Oh, whew. And sorry about that. No, I'm a little late. I don't think you wanted to hear me coughing and choking. What's up, bug dude? Garrett, Doc Matt, good to see you. Doc P, Benjamin, what's up? Josie, very hunting with, or very patient with your hunting. Yeah, you have to be when you're hunting. Dude, I learned that even hunting small game. Yeah, I'd find the good spots and I would sit there by their favorite tree. And then once they all came and nested or got settled in, that's when I would find the biggest, baddest one. JH, howdy, howdy. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and throw this link up here. Now, just remember when you come into this link, please show your face so I know who you are. I can verify you because I'm getting so sick and tired of these little peons that think it's funny to go around to other channels that are trying to just enjoy themselves and be asses. You know how it goes. All right. There is one more thing I gotta do really quick here. I freaking always forget to do this. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. Here. Here. Always forget. Because believe it or not, when I monetize those live streams, I do get enough views. It does make me some money. And of course, the super chats always definitely help. But yeah, even on the AdSense thing, still make a little bit of money. And granted, it's not like life-changing money or anything like that. I'm not going to become some kind of rich superstar or nothing. Now, maybe if I had like 5 million subscribers, like maybe Brandon Tatum or something, or Tom McDonald, somebody like that, then maybe I could make some real money at that kind of crap. But little old me, nah, never. What's up, Lost?
Hey, what's up? What's been up, man? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, coming through clear.
Awesome. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, man. That was actually a good conversation. I thought that like what you had with Bushido. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, he might pop back up here in a minute here.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I see him out in the chat. He's talking about showing his wiener. He's probably eating a hot dog right now.
What's that?
He's probably got a hot dog.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's up, Kay? Good to see you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I wanted to say, man, like I wanted to apologize, for, being, I guess, the asshole. You know what I mean?
Shit, you're gonna apologize for being an asshole? Dude, you've been an asshole
I
since
mean,
I met you.
I,
You're not gonna quit. Dude, that's like me saying I'll never be an asshole again. I'm sorry. Now you could apologize for it, but at the same time, honestly, that night, what happened, it was not one in particular person's fault. I'll just leave it there.
I fucking love you anyway. It's cool. It's just like, fucking what I was saying in the fucking chat. Like, how's, I don't know, man. I think, like, how is fucking Backwoods gonna fucking handle any goddamn shit? You know what I mean? That's just that.
Well, I
And
mean, he's gonna handle it.
I apologize on saying anything bad.
He would handle it about the same as most of us would. I mean, we'd pick up our guns and be as ready as
No,
possible.
I'd actually kind of fuck him up, man. To be honest with you, at this point, like I'd probably do that. But that's neither here nor there.
He's got his shit together.
That's cool. Yeah, but
started his own business and everything.
Yeah, I know. He's great. And then he leaves you, and then goes the ghost and sucks his dick. Yeah, everything's fine.
Actually, Ghost wants to suck Zach's dick.
Probably.
Zach, if you're out there, I apologize, but like seriously, some of the gay comments that he puts in there really sometimes they make me wonder.
Yeah, that's pretty gay, man.
Like, wow, dude. Okay, all right.
No, man, is he actually getting up in here, man?
What's that?
I said, is he actually getting up in here? Like, I haven't talked to him in a while.
Bushido? I don't know.
Yeah.
The link's up top, Bushido, if you want to come in, man.
Get up here, man.
Or do I need to email it to you? I can email it to you, too. Yeah, John, you didn't really miss nothing, dude. It was just a couple of drunk guys arguing. So, if you've ever seen two drunk guys get into it, that's about all you didn't miss nothing. But it's all,
Are you drinking?
all in the past. That's been under the bridge now for days.
Yeah. It's over, yeah.
So, they keeping you busy at work or what, brother?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, just always fucking work. Yeah. And then here we are. Yeah, absolutely. What about you?
I put in my resume, and I'm already getting calls back. But I told them not till Monday.
Yeah.
So, and Monday I'll start going out and I'll start doing some interviews and but I'm not gonna take the first fucking job, dude. The job that I fucking had to leave because of this coof crap was a great job. Unless I can find something comparable with the location. It was less than 8 hours away from me. It was 6 till like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
It was normally
like what you're worth. In other words.
Exactly. Yeah, and not to mention they made me lead man, and paid me more money. So I mean,
I got you. I understand that. Yeah, that's cool.
But if you look at my resume, it's like foreman, lead man, foreman, lead man, forklift driver,
roof man, fucking everything. Like it's everything.
I ain't getting on a roof. I mean, I'll get on a roof just to go up there.
But I mean, that's the way. It's everything to add to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The craziest job. When you're on board, you will not regret it. Nick, why does that name sound? Dude, that name rings a bell.
What's that? Nick Dabala.
Right, Bushido. I know it doesn't make me want to cry, but it was very disappointing. And those guys didn't want to lose me. Like, check this out. Okay, so it was late May. Okay, when the real scare started down here, and so what was it? Or, like, no, it must have been late March. Yeah, it was late March in 2020, and then they covered me. They basically let all of us take June off. They paid us to take June off, same wages, everything. And so we took June off. Then in July, they brought us back part time, like 24 hours a week, and it was up to us if we wanted to wear a mask or, well, we kind of already social distanced already.
Yeah. See that? Look at that. Look at that.
So anyways,
whoa.
Yeah, so that went on. Then they put us on, when they got us on part-time, they also made us sign up for the DES, the unemployment and all that crap. So when they did finally well, I think they let us all go, dude. They were firing supervisors before they fired me, which is crazy. These guys, some of them had been there like 12, 15 years. They're letting them go. And dude, when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, my neck's on the damn block here. And then,
wow.
Yeah, come September. No, actually, no. Yeah, March. No, it started in April, May, June, and then June 1st is when I got my final severance from them. At least it was not like being fired. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, like seriously, the sales were way down because 90%, I would say 80% of our sales were overseas. Korea, China, Japan. I mean, you name it. I was shipping to Macedonia.
Oh, dude, Macedonians are fucking nuts, bro. I worked with a couple of those.
Well, you know what?
What's up, Machito? I haven't fucking talked to you in fucking since like 10 minutes ago.
You know, same old shit, man. There we go.
What's up, Shane?
Yeah, I just all right. Do you guys want me to get this started, or I mean, everybody's quiet.
Go ahead. What are you doing? Are you doing a shot or what?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do a fucking. Let's do a drink. Let's do a drink. I don't do shots, man. That's moonshine, man. That's Moonchild, dude. She does shots. I do drinks. Let's go. Ready?
Hold on. Trying to multitask here.
Dude, I don't really drink this time of day because I'm on that night shift schedule, man. This is like.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I was just slamming coffee. That's why I was talking so much when I was on your last stream.
Yeah, you were talking a lot, man. Yeah, you were doing good info though, man.
I need to make some more coffee, but
dude. Honestly, bro, bug out, man. You look like one of my ducks, like where they like look like they're going towards like something forward.
Say what?
You know, yeah, like one of my ducks, like where they're like, man, I have a forward. Like, like you keep walking around, dude. I love you, man.
Oh, like how I'm moving, you saying?
Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fidgeter, man.
Well, dude, on coffee, dude, I fucking stay up 8 hours. Normally I do like 3.5, 4 hours. Man, you get a cup of coffee or two in me, man, I'll go all night long.
Hell, oh, dude, I've seen you go fucking what? Like 10 Eastern Standard Time, dude. I've seen you.
So what's this one going to be about? What do you got in mind?
What is this one? Yeah.
What is what?
I kind of want to do backwoods right now. Can I do that?
What do you mean? Oh.
Like, I
Do
want to be
that.
like, hey man, like that's not fucking like training. Oh, there we go. Who's that?
It's Doc Mac. What's up,
Doc
Doc?
Mac.
And what's up, Doc?
What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Is that
Dark
like
over
a rap thing? Like, can I be like, Doc Mac? What's up, Doc Mac?
What's up?
Oh my
What's up, man?
God. That's better than the fucking name of this rapper that fucking got busted earlier. Hold on, let me go back to that fucking dude. This guy's fucking name is just like, really? They're that desperate? Let's see here. Where is this rapper? There's Spike Lee. News. Kill a man. Yeah, police killed a man down in L.A. I guess he was apparently walking around with a mimic gun. I mean, a non-functioning gun. And anyways, the cops shot him. Yeah, where is it?
If people are pissed off about that,
Was
the-
he a-
we have
wait.
definitely-
Like, is he a black guy or something? I don't know.
Man, where is that rapper's name? Shit, I can't find it now.
Okay.
oh, you're talking about the guy that died?
No. This is a rapper that got busted on a gun charge. But I was just talking about his freaking name was just so dumb. It's like Sir Roundabout or some crap like that.
I mean, I could probably go the rest of my life without knowing what the latest rap star's name is. Who was the one kid that died? Max something. I was on a plane, and there was a documentary about the kid.
Oh,
and
the
I watched
Mac Miller.
And I'm just like, what a fucked up young man, dude. Like, the guy was fucking stoned his whole life, and it was getting taken advantage of by everyone that he was in contact with. It was kind of a sad fucking show, man. And when it was over, I said, glad I'm not him, you know?
There's another one, bro, that's still alive, man. And he's like, oh shit. Perk something. Like Percocet,
Oh,
basically.
crap. Oh, did you guys hear about this one? Happened last week. A rapper got shot while he was doing a live stream on Instagram.
Oh, I mean,
July 8th.
well, I mean, we're getting down to it, you know. Backwoods might get that, you know.
Crazy.
Dude, speaking of rappers, what is his name? Biz Markie died,
Wow.
if anybody gives a shit.
Yeah.
I can't find his name now, but like seriously, they are really digging out the bottom of the barrel to try and find rapper names.
Yeah,
now.
we're going to get rappers like Backwoods. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, Backwoods can rap.
No, but we're going to get them.
I think they pick their names with like a dartboard now.
Hey,
Like-
all right, Jeremy. You have a good night, brother.
Hey, Jeremy, man. Tell Jeremy I said good night too, man.
I think
like
he
that.
can hear you.
Lost, some will get, or Dangerous, some will get back in the chat.
Are you?
Yeah,
Oh, you leaving? Why are you leaving, man? Why?
Cause that, bro.
3%.
Oh, the wedding ring.
Oh,
Oh,
3.
gotcha. But anyway, continue, man.
yes.
I kind of like when other people jump in because then I feel like there's not so much pressure. Like, I feel like you can say something, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all like my new icon? I kind of like it.
I don't know what it is, dude. I'm trying to figure that
Oh,
shit
wait,
out.
hold on. Let me do this. Then maybe you'll recognize it. You got to go back a couple years, actually a couple decades. Like think
What?
Super Bowl back in the late '90s, early 2000s. Remember
Like
Budweiser?
Like
Yeah.
honestly, honest to God, like I feel like I don't know, like Oh, what the fuck can I say about that, man? It's like
Dude, it's one of the bud lizards.
I feel
It's
like the
really
bus like
bud.
went with fucking Jenner, dude, and like they melted, and that's what happened. Like Jerome Bettis, you know what I mean?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I
I was thinking about the bud frogs.
I was picking up on the Bud Frogs thing, but dude, I haven't watched football in probably 30 fucking years, man. I did see that commercial though. I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Dude, everybody's seen that. And the bud frogs.
Yeah. There used to be good Super Bowl commercials, man. It's all fucking political bullshit now. And it's so funny, man. Like, and I don't want to go on a rant about this, but like, they are fucking taking any opportunity they can to program people right now.
Who's that? Budweiser?
No, just the system in general, man.
Yeah.
All these halftime commercials are like,
Yeah, they're
you know, it's all some Coca-Cola bullshit, man. You know,
it's woke, yeah. And most channels won't let anything conservative on there.
Hey,
yeah, that's the part that kills me. You can have any viewpoint you want as long as it's theirs. You know.
Look at me right now, man. I'm about to ready to fucking give you guys the fucking jab, dude. See it?
Give us the what?
The jab. I'm about ready to give you the jab, according to my picture.
Okay. Yeah, right.
I'm coming.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Make sure you bring your guns. You're gonna need them.
It is kind of funny how like I don't know. We were just talking about this, so I feel like I'm flogging a dead horse. But like,
What's up, Patrick?
they're pushing yesterday's vaccine for tomorrow's fucking mutated strains. You know, I'm like, I don't know, man. That shit's getting played out. Like,
It's getting scary.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Getting somewhere.
And the world's gonna get a whole lot fucking smaller. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna run out of little hidey holes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
No, Rapscallion, dude, he had some weird name like Silly Bee Wannabe or dude, like his first name kind of rhymed with his last name. Yeah, like freaking dude, just a kid. Fucking
What's
stupid
his name?
name.
What's his name? Jeezy Fabrizi?
No, not quite that. Something like that, yeah. It was bad. What's up, Courtney? Yeah, well, Bug Dude, that would be dude, like seriously, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not seeing that shit going on around here.
Dude, if I was a fat guy and I became a rapper, I'd call myself Big Mac McButtCrack. That'd be a great name.
Dude, you want to hear a fucked up story a friend of mine was talking about the other day? I don't remember what state it was in, probably New York City or LA. But there was apparently a book club that hired a private entertainer, and his name was Rainbow Dildo Butt Monkey.
Yes, I saw a photo of that.
You did see that.
I saw the photo that there was a rainbow-colored fucking monkey with a dildo hanging off of its front end and assless fucking pants, and it was hired to teach kids how to read. And I'm like, why in the fuck do you need a fake dick hanging out to teach kids how to read? You know, I haven't tried it, you know, so I don't know. Maybe it works, but I just don't think that's necessary. I don't think. I'm no expert, but
Daniel, all one word. Here,
I learned how to read without anyone putting a fucking fake penis in front of my face. You know, like it can be done. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, come on. I'm not rehashing that childhood story. I know a lot of you've already heard it, but anyways, yeah, dude, I couldn't believe that rainbow dildo ass monkey. I mean, that's something, or butt monkey. That's what we used to call people back when I was like freaking 7 and 8, man. Like seriously. But now it's like a real thing. It's like, oh my
I
god,
mean,
dude. Back
do you
then,
remember?
dude, like
You,
back then, we didn't even know what gay was. We thought gay was just, people enjoying their lives. And then
do you,
freaking back in the 90s, fucking
do
next
you
thing I
remember
know, everybody's coming out of the
the
fucking
Beatles?
closet. And then you got this whole gay rights movement. I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
Hey, Dangerous. Do you want to play the gay rape game?
Probably not.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. That's how you play. You don't.
I get that.
You must have done that before. I don't know.
No. I remember the one, where if we went camping and you woke up and found a condom hanging out of your ass, would you tell anybody?
Oh, whoa.
I mean, would I? I probably would, but that's just me.
Yeah, I actually would, man.
I'd be like, hey, the craziest thing happened to me last night.
Hey, do you want to go camping?
No.
Yeah.
What if, like,
I'd be
you
like
pulled the
that.
condom out and there was corn on it, and you're like, so was this mine or was it someone else's corn? Like maybe it was a twice baked condom.
So, like, the worst thing that, like, I had ever heard was the whole, like, I licked her butthole and then fucking there was, like, a tomato piece. Ugh.
Oh wow! What? Oh god! Oh god! Oh that. Oh god! That's bad. That's
See, if you
bad.
really good, if you really get skilled at licking buttholes, you can carve your initial on tomorrow's turd for when it comes out.
Oh god! What was that one joke about the guys their car breaks down and they stumble across this farmhouse and there's this old lady in there and she's like, yeah, you guys can stay here if one of you comes in and satisfies me and so oh god, the buttered corn, oh god, he finds a basket of corn cobs in there. And so he starts using those as like a makeup dildo. And as he's going, he throws one out the window and grabs another one and keeps it going at it until he's done with the whole basket. And then finally she's asleep. He sneaks down, talking to his friends, like, hey, we could stay here. He's like, that's great, man. You got any more of that buttered corn?
Hey, I have a better one. Ready? What's that old one where, like, the woman always makes up shit and then, like, the dudes, like, understand her? Oh, that's hilarious. That's a funny one.
I'm trying to think of which one.
Talking about Moonchild.
Oh, I don't know.
Everyone agrees.
No, I thought you were talking like a joke. I got
Yeah,
something.
I am. That is a joke.
Oh, okay.
It's hilarious. But you'll have it down in the chat. They'll be like, somebody I'm sure will be like, man, quit talking about Moonchild, dude. And like, I don't know. I want to do it like South Park, Man, quit talking about Moonchild, bro. It's like, man, you don't know who Moon the fuck child is, guys. Funny. How you been, Bushido? I haven't talked to you in a minute. Well, I mean, for a minute.
I've been doing all right, man.
That's cool, man.
There's a lot of people in the chat, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up on it.
No shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. I get higher numbers on this channel than I do on my main channel.
Well, because you're kind of boring.
Well, thanks a lot, brother. Thanks for your input, man.
I'm kidding. I'm
That's
kidding.
really helpful
Fuck.
to me. What can I do better? Can
I'm
I say
joking.
shit that's gonna get me banned off of YouTube? Yeah.
No, it's just better. This is better. Remember that one fat dude? I don't know who he was, but he was on your shit, and I was like, "Well, what was he saying?" He was like, "Man, what you need to do is you need to like quit putting crazy people on your fucking Dangerous After Dark channel." And I like jumped on him. You remember that? It's been like months back.
I don't know. I must not have been there.
Yeah, I don't know. You weren't there. Do you remember that? No, I don't think he's paying attention. Which is okay. But I was like, don't like jump on his fucking channel, man. Like,
Well, dude, that's kind of one of the after dark
Daniel.
trends I've noticed because like I'll have periods of time where I tune into the show, like especially like if I get a job that's like a night shift or something,
oh yeah.
and then I'll go a period of time where I don't watch it for a while, and then I get back into it, and then off, and then. But he always has people that come in and they stick around and they kind of become a fixture for a while, and then they kind of drift off, and another one takes their place, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's always like people, and they kind of flow. I don't know, man. It's like I think it's one of those like for some people he's like a graduation stage, you know?
I think so. Yeah, that's why I went off and said that, like, that's why Patriot just took off, like, kind of like that kind of a thing.
But yeah, I don't know. He's got a thing. He's got a thing going. It's different than anything else, which is good. You know.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
That's why, like, dude, I couldn't have a channel because I'd get so focused on.
I mean, I wouldn't. Let's put it this way: I wouldn't do it to you. You know, that's what I'm saying. If we had channels, right, and we like rolled, like I wouldn't be like, man, guess what? Sorry, dude, but I gotta fucking like roll off with fucking Ghost today, man. I'm just saying.
Daniel, I appreciate that. I did get the donation. Yeah, it's funny you used your daughter's account. But you know what? When my son, because my oldest boy has to transfer money to me, because are you kidding me? He's 20 years old. He works. He's paying fucking rent. So, but we use PayPal to transfer that way too.
Oh yeah, man. That's real cool. That's real cool.
Scorpion hunt. Hey, Magic Angel. Hey, don't forget your fucking blacklight, man. I've got one too, because I've had those fucking scorpion problems in the past.
Where's Moonchild? Where's she? Like, she's like, mooning. I
don't know.
Magic Angel, she just started popping up a couple days ago, but she's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I think that's one of Lake Fairy's friends, or maybe one of her friends.
Yeah, cool. It probably makes sense then.
All right, let me see.
I don't know. I like her. Anyway.
Dude, this is like this is the funniest part of this whole clip right here.
Oh, Bill Burr. Fuck yeah.
I'm worried about the zombies. All right? Dude's just like, you need a shotgun.
You need a shotgun.
Shotgun, man. It's got a good spread. Easy to load, doesn't have a lot of working parts, got a good spread. Kept saying that. Got a good spread. I'm like, what does that mean? He goes, well, I mean, you ain't got to be that accurate. You got a good spread. Further away you are, the more shit you hit. You got a good spread. You got a problem over here. You ain't got to look. You just turn, wow, that's it. You ain't got a problem over here anymore. Anything that was even remotely a problem ain't there anymore. Trust me. And then these people here, they saw what you just did here. You ain't got a problem here either. You know, Landon Graves taken care of right there. One shot. These people get smart, flip it over. Wow, that's it. Got a good spread. I'm like laughing my ass off. I'm like, dude, look, I just want to shoot the guy. I don't have to do a bunch of drywall work, you know? Reframe my diploma, get my parakeet another friend, you know? I just want to shoot the guy. So I'm like, you know, how about one of these pistols? Just like that classic, like that redneck trailing off thing. Like, oh,
You shot it.
well, I know. I just been here 20 years. Get a shiny one. I was like, what's wrong with getting a pistol? He goes, I'll tell you what, buddy. Because life ain't a movie. You feel me? I'm like, no. Can you please stop speaking in these backwoods riddles? Can you just say what you're saying? I told you I don't know shit about guns. Come on, do me solid here. He goes, well, look, you ever watch a movie? Guy go, blah, blah, blah. He kills 3 people. You laugh, man. You miss. You miss the whole fucking time. You miss enough times, man. You're empty. You might as well be standing there with a big stapler in your hand. Man, what you gonna do? I was like, well, fuck it. Let's get the shotgun.
Right, let's get the shotgun.
You should.
Dude, I'll tell you what, that was one of my last big prepper items, was the shotgun. And I'm glad I got it. My kids are glad I got it.
Since you like Bill Burr, I believe that I like introduced you to him. But since you like him, you should do where he says, like, you know, the woman. What is it, like the woman fucked up or whatever? Like,
I've been watching Bill Burr since before I even started YouTube.
Bill Burr fucking
It's a long time ago.
lost the house.
Always been
something like.
fun.
Do it. Try it, man. It's fucking hilarious.
I think I've got all of his performances. I know I've got all of the you know, like the main ones. I know I've got like 6 of those.
All right, we'll play like Bill Burr living on a cot. Boom. And you'll love it. I swear. You'll love it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I already don't like it. I just don't like the sound of it.
You're gonna love it, dude.
I don't know, man.
I promise, man.
Vehicle problem. Damn. Oh, fuck. No, dude, I freaking love Bill Burr. Bill Burr. Not Bill Barr. Fuck Bill Barr.
He was like, I love the law. Bill Burr.
Yeah, no, yeah, that motherfucker. Don't get me started, dude. Fucking, you know, I think maybe if Trump had different advisors, maybe he could have done better. But unfortunately, that swamp was deeper than he thought.
I'm just saying, look up Bill Burr. Wife takes advantage of man or something.
Oh man, that sounds. Do you remember that Netflix series he did, where he played the father, or he did it was a cartoon. It was F is for family. Yeah. Oh yeah, the wife takes advantage. Oh yeah, dude, I think I know exactly which one you're talking about. Where he's like, you know, when you want a conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Play that, man.
You know what? Once you finally have that final note, is like, yeah, okay.
I mean, honest to God, man, you should play that, dude. Like
you know what? I got it pulled up here.
That's cool.
Let's see here. 6 minutes. Okay, let's see here.
Now, I love Elvis. Okay, he fascinates me. He's like the first rock star with the power.
Nah, it's not the one.
Intercepted.
You gotta hear my rooster.
Yeah, I've been hearing it.
Like, I'm
Kinda
kind of proud of him. He's kind of cool.
Damn it. No.
I agree with Patrick Lee about firing Steve Bannon. He fucked up. Yeah, for sure.
Mm. Okay, here we go.
What is it?
How women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit. You know, I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around.
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right, if they're right, they argue the point, and they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right, no problem with that. Totally respect. But here's the thing: if they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad, and in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement, totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that, but that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That is it, music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. And I'd lose my shit. The next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay, you're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right, don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick, just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out.
Oh, yeah.
Rub one out like a man. It's a champagne of victory. That's what I've learned. I finally learned to like keep my cool in my relationship. Ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, man, that was funny. That was
Pretty
very
good.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
just,
good.
man, just let him. Yeah. Hey, you know what? When you know you won the fight, let it go, man.
Down there in the chat, I mean, whenever you hate me, that's what I did, you know?
Hell, for me, a lot of times what I ended up doing was when my wife would start being like that, start getting aggressive. Dude, it's like I didn't work fucking, 8 hours building a fucking house all day. I come home and she wants to start in on me. It's like, dude, I'm either going out to the middle of the desert where she ain't going to follow me, or I'm going to fucking go grab my stepdad or father-in-law at that point, because he couldn't stand his wife either. Fucking like mother, like daughter. So a lot of times we would just both fucking pack up a couple of air guns and like a fucking 6-pack of beer each. And we'd go out in the field back behind the house, sit there and crack a beer or two, wait for some birds or rabbits, whatever, to show up.
You mean like Blaine? You had like air guns like that? Like,
no BB guns. No, dude, like seriously, I went old school hunting BB guns, dude. Little tiny, little 1.77 little suckers. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? When you learn how
Yeah,
to,
yeah, man, that's pretty cool, man. But like, I'm never like, you know, I have to respond, right? Like, I'm never gonna let fucking somebody say, "Hey, man, you fucking motherfucker, fucking got drunk and da da da." Like that little bitch. I think you already know.
oh, the Wrath of Man. Oh, Eddie James. I just watched that the other day. Great fucking flick, brother. Yeah,
What movie?
it was called The Wrath of Man. It was I want to what's it called?
Hey, one maybe.
I think it was
That
no
was quick.
no it was no Wrath of Man. That was Jason Statham. And no, it was fucking action, blood filled, fucking lots of gore and shit. Yeah, it was pretty badass.
Well, I'm just saying,
I
you
like.
know,
I love it. I love it when like somebody gets shot in the head, and then it has like a background camera that kind of splatters the back of the head open and blood on the camera and shit, and you can like literally see the blood dripping off the camera. I think that shit's cool, man. Call me crazy. I don't have an issue with blood. I don't.
yeah, you kind of do.
What, the fact that I don't mind it?
Oh no, I've sent you pictures of like the cartel shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was gory as shit. Yeah, I thought it was. Now, granted, that one, man, I don't know if that was real or not, where they skinned his face and were trying to cut his head off.
Very real, very real. That's what I was talking about. Like what I would do to Backwoods.
Why would you do that to Backwoods? Backwoods is a great guy, dude. He wouldn't do that to Backwoods. Not to mention, he'd probably shoot you first.
He's simplified. Oh, you'd shoot him after he left you? Are you kidding?
Who left who? What?
He left you. He left you for Ghost. You
No,
probably
no,
laugh.
he-
You probably.
No. Now that's where you're wrong, Lost. Because Backwoods still calls me at least several times a week. We
Of
talk
course
on
he
the phone.
does. Yes,
Now,
he wants to
he
maintain.
Yeah, I know he's got different live streams, but notice that he's been coming back a lot more.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
wants to maintain.
just do me a favor. Don't talk shit about Backwoods because I happen to fucking love the guy.
I'm just saying he wants to
Hey,
maintain.
you want
He wants to go back and forth like a
You
little
want
girl.
to see me get defensive, Lost? I will fucking
Just saying.
just don't talk shit about my brother. I
He
don't
goes
talk
back and
shit
forth.
about you. I don't talk shit about Bushido. I don't talk shit about anybody in this chat. Now, other people may come on here and talk shit about other people, and
He wants to get
there's really nothing I can do about that, folks. I mean, everybody, dude, this is like a free speech platform. If you don't have thick skin,
right. It's
you
free
maybe
speech.
shouldn't be here.
Exactly.
All right, hold on, Lost. Let me finish my point. If you don't have thick skin, you probably shouldn't be here. But at the same time, you want to call people out. Hey, man, like that time where you and John had the issue, I brought you both on panel for a few minutes. I let you try and hash it out. You guys didn't hash it out. And you know what? People don't come here to hear a bunch of hostility and shit. Lost. We got enough of that already, brother. We got enough stress in our life. We don't need more fucking drama. So just don't bring no drama, and we'll be good. And I know normally you don't, but sometimes you want to play the asshole.
I'm just saying, man. Don't act like I'm the only one. Like that guy.
Oh God, no, dude. And like I said, man, that one between you and John, dude, that was definitely a mutual thing. Most definitely, dude. He's jumped my shit over something I said, and I'm like, really? Wow, dude. Like, wow. Yeah. So
I'm just saying, man. All I'm saying.
You're still awake. What the hell are you still awake for, man? Well, throw on a pair of shorts, join us, or just throw on an icon.
All
No.
I'm saying is that it seems to me that he keeps coming over. That's all.
Let's see, Daniel.
What do you
Hold
mean?
on, Daniel, you don't have the all codly mama spirit in you. Oh, cod. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, fuck no. Hell no, Dan. No, I ain't got, dude. Like seriously, like when my kids lost their mother. All right, now this is serious shit. When my kids lost their mother about a year and a half ago, I kind of went into that codly moment, you know, where I was just open for my kids, even though both of them know my despise for that woman. She made all of our lives miserable for a long time. That's why at the end they were living with me. And so when we got the call that she was in the hospital in bad shape, me and my oldest boy were out at the shooting range. My youngest boy was at the skate park with his grandma, you know, and yeah, it's like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But why does, like, here's my question is, why does, like, all of a sudden, like, Backwoods shows up? Like, to me, he's the little bitch, you know?
What? See, all right, maybe you feel that way, but I don't feel that way at all.
No, he bounces. Like, that's exactly how I feel.
Come on now, that's that's an underrated statement, dude. We all bounce.
No, I
Especially
don't.
before we
I
drink.
don't. Like, I've always been here for you, man. And then I think it's safe to say that Bushido's been here for you. And no, I think that's what that guy does, man. Like, I
Oh, no,
think
no. Don't think like that at all, dude. No, what it is
he left you.
he didn't. He has not. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Lost. He ain't lost me for nothing. He went off doing his own thing, and I think even right now, him and Ghost are kind of breaking off. You know, I mean, I don't know for a fact. I've never really talked to him about it privately, but when I talk to him privately, we talk like brothers, dude. Like seriously, I don't care which path he wants to take his channel. That doesn't bother, dude. I fucking welcome that, and I support that. I
No,
watch
you
it.
you don't. Yeah,
I mean, you know, everybody's gonna take their own fucking path in this.
yeah, but
Right?
that's
So
the cool. That's the
people-
cool thing.
a lot of
That's
people-
the cool thing.
Hold on, dude. I'm gonna say this one last time. Don't talk shit about my brother Patriot. I will fucking mute you. I'll block you. Well, I won't block you, but I'll remove you. Just no more talking shit about my brother. Okay, we could change the topic. In fact, we need to change the topic because there are certain people you don't talk about.
Okay, I won't talk about him. How about this? I'll do it indirect. And I think that certain people try to take advantage of certain people. How about that? And then all of a sudden, just like a woman, they want to come back and, oh, please accept me, you know, that kind of a thing.
Well, dude, this kind of isn't the time or place to hash that shit out either, man.
And
Like,
not to mention that's not even the case at all, brother. Dude, like seriously, like I said, me and Patriot talked often. So yeah, it's not like we really parted ways at all. So I mean, there ain't no freaking coming back, like you're trying to bring up. So yeah, no doubt, Harvey. Yeah, you come at him, he is genuine, dude. He just ain't fucking around, man. So yeah, like I said. Anyways, change of topics. Shall we do trivia? Let's do some trivia. Fuck it. Why not? Can't hurt.
see, that's like the reason why I'm reluctant to even ever try to do a live stream is because the shit I would focus on is so different than what I think people are fucking interested in. You know, I mean, like, I would get hung up on some details that people just don't give a fuck about. You know,
Yeah.
right now I'm trying to score these Connex boxes, man, and I'm like reading up on how to level fucking Connex boxes, and I would go off on people. I would just watch people's eyes fucking glaze over, you know, and I'd go from like 50 watchers to 5 in about 3 minutes, you know.
Oh, okay. I get where you. Yeah. If we want to watch that shit, but then again, you got to keep in mind, like, seriously, leveled out Connex boxes. Dude, most of the Connex boxes I'm used to are on the back of a flatbed anyways. You know,
Check this out. Check this out. Like, VR is in here, man.
yeah, I know.
What's up?
What's up? She
heard
came in
Trent.
here to kick your ass, Lost.
I don't
didn't
know. I think he'd enjoy it. So
Yeah, right.
I always love when VR is in here.
Yeah, Stasia, okay.
but
Yeah.
I do love trivia though.
All right, let's see what we got.
I'm gonna pretend like she came on because I'm in here, and it's not because of trivia. I'm gonna pretend that since, you know, since we have a kinder, gentler society now. We all get what we want.
Yeah.
I got a participation trophy.
Wait, Mike. Like, am I supposed to like knock out right now? Like, is that when there's 3 and then fucking it's the Virginia 3 or some shit, and then do I need to go? That's what
No.
I'm saying.
Dude, I don't know
No,
what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought it was just me. I was like, what the fuck is this
No,
guy
I
saying?
was talking about Virginia, man.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me, and I was like, I don't know.
No, we are all good. We'll just. I can't wait. What's the trivia topic? Like I do love that shit.
Oh my god. Okay, all right.
I
Okay,
hope it's.
all right. I got the first question here.
Can the topic be how to use the traversing and elevation mechanism on a machine gun? Because I think I'll win.
You would win.
Okay, all right. These are kind of. This is a little tricky. This is a brand new site. I haven't seen these guys. Oh, Doc is back. All right, hold on, Doc. I brought you in. Okay, first question. What is the highest grossing film of all time?
I thought you
Avatar.
were going to go to the military and stuff like that. Damn, Titanic. I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's Avatar, bro.
I think it's Avatar.
Avatar, probably.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see what the chat has to say. It was apparently they're saying it was an Avengers movie, but which Avengers movie?
What?
I was never involved with like Marvel ever.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
Okay, I don't think I've seen this one either.
I'm gonna go with. I don't believe in Avengers movies.
Right,
I know,
they don't
right.
exist.
Now you gotta take this with a grain of salt. I mean, you know, they're saying it was Avengers, the End Game. Avengers Endgame. Now check this out though. The second question is, what's the highest grossing film of all time, taking inflation into account?
I was just about to say that, like, because dude, like Jaws, everyone saw Jaws, but it was like 94 cents a ticket back then.
It was $5 for a fucking ticket, not 25, 30.
Dude, now you got to take a loan out to get fucking popcorn.
He's not
I
paying.
know,
Yeah,
right?
but
Fucking absolutely, man. That's what yeah. All right, so you're getting a handle on these questions. Okay, so what was the highest grossing film of all time, taking the inflation into account? Now, somebody would probably get this one. It's not Titanic.
Terminator.
Nope. You gotta think back older. In fact, you gotta think back black and white.
Oh, yeah, Wizard of Oz.
No.
Yeah, no, it's
I
Wizard
said,
of Oz.
okay, a few. Yeah. couple of guys in chat have gotten it. Yeah.
Wizard of Oz is my personal truth, so it's not
Yeah, me
wrong.
Who got
Yeah.
who got it in chat? That would be like I want to hear that. That's cool.
Cars Car and Navy Vet got it. It was Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
But Scarlett, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies. That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Maybe
So
that.
cool. That's so
Brother.
cool, man.
All right.
Sorry?
Here's one. Here's a pretty easy one. What was the first Pixar movie?
I want to say Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Or was it the one with the robots?
Mine nuts.
Wally.
It's not gonna be Toy Story.
The Toad Story? Oh, the Toy Story. No, I remember Burger King when that came out. Man, every single fucking Toy Story or Disney movie that came out, dude, I used to have like a full collection of them. But you know what? I didn't keep them. I handed them to my kids because my kids would come by and they'd be like, "Oh, I don't have that one yet, Dad." And I'm like, "All right, go ahead, take it. I don't give a shit. I'm not collecting these. I should have collected them." Now that I think back, dude, back when I was like 19 and 20, shit, if I would have collected all that shit.
You know
about
what? Like, I wonder, like, what my GI Joes would be worth right now.
Dude, I've got some GI Joe. I've got a pretty good sized box. It's got some of the old toys and a bunch of the old characters, but the rubber bands, you know how they were put together with
Yeah.
rubber bands. If I replaced those, dude, they would be pretty much.
You should do that and then buy fucking 5 years worth of rice when you get the fucking money for it.
I was
Great.
gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
that.
buy
I like
more
that.
ammo.
I love it. I love it.
All right, yeah, it was Toy Story, everybody.
Toy Story? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my God, nobody's gonna know that one. Oh, here we go. This one, yeah, somebody might know these. In Disney's Cinderella, what are the names of Cinderella's two stepsisters?
I know
I'm
the
not
answer.
I'm not gonna do this.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's gonna be females. Like
It's
don't know it.
Drusilla and Anastasia.
'Cause it's like
And,
they name-
actually, Anastasia, I know you're in here, but that is crazy they picked her name because I know you're nothing like that evil stepsister. So,
No, but
Drusilla.
I watch that all the time. It's Anastasia and Drusilla.
Anastasia. Well, we know what Anastasia is. Oh, I know we know what anesthesia is.
Right?
Anastasia, yeah. Anastasia is, what is that, Russian or German?
Russian.
I think it's
that's the Russian anesthesia.
God, that is a dumb one. In what year were the Academy Awards first presented?
Mm.
Oh wow.
What was the answer to the other one?
Oh, it was Anastasia and Drusilla. You got it
Oh.
right. Yeah. 100. Dude, you, like you said, I know them both already. So you did. And that 30. Oh, Doc P, you're close.
Damn.
You are damn close. About 2 years off. It was 1929.
Mm,
Holy shit. Are you serious?
wow. That's cool.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
no.
No, that one's dumb. What? That's dumb.
I have a good one. Can I? Like,
Yeah,
can
go
I-
ahead, Matt. Yeah, go ahead. Post your question.
Right. When was like backwoods like determined gay?
All right, stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
yeah, we're gonna just stop.
I
that.
will
What?
never, ever happen.
Just-
Stop. Leave
just
the man
stop.
alone. Leave him alone.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Well, be done kidding. That's also my friend. Leave him alone.
Oh, chill out.
Just
All right.
stop.
Okay, who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
Oh shit.
I never
The guy
watched
that
it.
played
I
Gandalf.
want, man, God, I can't put these actors' names to their faces.
I never saw it.
Oh, you never even saw Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh, shit, I got the
I'm
whole.
going to guess
frickin'
Ian
thing.
McKellen, though. Ian McKellen, I believe, was in them, and I'm going to say that's the answer, even though I've never seen him.
Yeah. Wow. That's your guess?
Yeah.
That's a damn good guess.
Thank you.
Yeah, I never watched that. So.
It is Ian McKellen. Oh, wow. Shit, look at that. Pulling that out of your ass.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Virginia.
Good job, PA.
What is the highest grossing animated film of all time?
The Simpsons. Boom.
Film.
Film, not yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Even the Simpsons film didn't make it that big. They were pretty big.
Oh, wow.
Come on, I'll give you a clue. It was a Disney spinoff or Disney
It's not a
thing.
good clue. Oh, I know. I think I know.
Dude, Zach is backstage, bro. I just saw in the
Oh,
chat.
oh shit. Okay, thank you.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, Zach. I didn't see you there, bud.
Hey, Zach. Hold on.
What are you doing, Zach?
Oh shit. That better not be his wiener.
Oh man, a lot of great guesses. A lot of great guesses.
I know that. I think I know the answer. It's going to be Frozen.
Nope.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know all this fucking cartoon shit, man.
I was just guessing.
Dude, this is just movie trivia at this point. Yeah.
Oh, like improvised explosives or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you guys got it. Yeah, Lion King. It was the Lion King.
Yep. I hated that too. I've never seen it.
What is the name of Princess Leia's home planet in Star Wars?
Never saw it.
Wait a minute.
What?
Alderaan?
You never saw Star Wars?
Is it Alderaan?
Do you live on the planet Earth? Do you have
No.
ATV?
Yeah, but I just don't like certain genres.
Oh my god, dude! I don't think
Like,
I know anybody. I don't think I've ever
seen-
ran into anybody that hasn't seen Star Wars. You're the first.
Yeah, no interest.
No.
Zach's over there, like, disc jockeying, DJing.
Yeah, he is. Zach, how are you? I'm so glad to see you smiling too. Yes.
What's up, man? I haven't even seen you in a while. Yeah, look, he's getting ready to
I
fucking.
know, right? Maybe it's like, wow, somebody that hasn't seen Star Wars. Wow. No, it was indeed Alderaan. Yeah,
Alderaan.
Alderaan. Yeah.
Have you watched all the Road Warrior movies, Virginia?
Nope.
See, you just became not cool to me.
I'm so sorry. That's all it took?
That's on my checklist. It's number 1 on the checklist, unfortunately.
I've seen a lot of movies. In fact, one of my favorite channels is the Turner Classic Movies. I love movies. There's just some, I don't know, never saw them.
What about all the
I'm a
Lone
little
Wolf
pissed off at
movies?
Zach right now, man.
Did you watch the Lone Wolf and Cub movies?
Like, he's not
Well,
not wearing
what about-
Adidas, and
all
I don't know why.
Let's go here. Milo and Otis.
No.
No. Charlotte's Web.
Of course, Charlotte's Web. But I read that.
Say
So.
of course, when you haven't watched anything else. Like, how is it of course? Like,
Well, I
I
don't know.
don't eat vegetables, but I eat corn. Like, how are we supposed to know that?
I eat pretty much all vegetables,
Like,
but
I
I
don't
eat
Too,
tomato.
but I'm saying like when somebody says I don't eat vegetables and then they say, but I eat green beans, and I'm like, well, how the fuck was I supposed to know that?
Right.
You say
Right.
I don't watch
Like,
any
I
movies,
want-
and then you're like, of course I saw Charlotte's Web, and it's like, no, I've never seen Charlotte's Web except when I
That's
was
what
like,
I was about to say too. I have not actually seen it. I've never read it.
I
All
read
I
it.
know is that there's a
Well, see,
pig,
if we
and
went
there's
with books, that
all
would
I
be
know is
different.
there's a pig and a spider, and see, and you're the exact opposite with like Star Wars and all these other fucking shows.
Yeah.
Have you at least seen the Terminator?
Oh, of course, many times.
I'm
I saw
like, hey,
You
all
haven't
of
seen,
I'm,
but you
I'm
haven't
just,
seen Mad Max. You never
I'm
watched
just
Mad Max,
I
Road
have seen Mad
Warrior.
Max, yes. And
Wow.
Bug Dude,
I'm
I
just,
live a couple of hours away from the Goonies house, actually. I love the Goonies, dude.
I've got it on Blu-ray.
I'm just
Yeah.
disappointed that Zach isn't wearing a fucking Adidas shirt. That's all.
Oh, come on. Under Armour is great. He's rocking it. It's a
Right.
smile.
How about the original Red Dawn? Have you seen that?
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
the one with
Okay.
Patrick Swayze.
Yes. I saw that very young, actually.
That is a great movie.
It is.
And Steve, that one's
I
even
think I
got
was
Charlie.
about 7.
What? That's got Charlie Sheen. Damn, who else was in?
Like the whole Brat Pack in it, bro.
Swayze.
Yeah, they a whole bunch of fucking popular ones.
I
Yeah.
want to say Harvey Keitel, or no?
No, I don't think Harvey was in that one.
Okay. I'm pulling back a lot of years here. I've seen it twice.
Harvey Keitel usually plays in like gangster movies more,
Yeah.
like Pulp
Where's
Fiction.
Goose been, though?
He was a popular part of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Taxi Driver, he was pretty popular in. But yeah,
He was a Taxi Driver, man. He doesn't even look like Harvey Keitel in that movie.
no,
No,
he's
that's
not, dude, he was
Harvey
so
Keitel.
fucking young. Dude, it'd be
Robert
like
De
if
Niro.
you saw me back when I was 25, dude, you'd be like, that ain't the same fucking dude.
Shit. Dude, I look like a completely different human being when I was 25 till now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Exactly. I don't look anything like me. I still look in the mirror and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm like, I know. I see like fucking gray hair and like, I don't know.
Well, I'm not that fucking old. Come on now, but
Harvey's
well, I
been an
am.
actor for
I
decades,
am.
though. I
We're
mean,
the same age, man. So like,
I mean, I'll
I've-
look in the mirror and I'll see an extra wrinkle, or maybe a fucking little spot that didn't used to be there, and like, oh shit, I hope that's not cancer.
I know the feeling, actually.
well, I'm 50. I'm 49 now. And oh boy. Well, when I looked in the mirror, I'm like, who's that dude?
Dangerous and I are pretty much the same age. So like, oh, I feel your pain, bro.
Doc is too. Doc's right around our age as well.
Y'all are younger. I'm like, holy cow, where'd it go? And I'm like, okay.
I'm not that young.
How old are you?
Virginia, you are blessed by your looks. You're young.
How old are you, Virginia?
43.
Come on, man, you never ask a woman that question.
It's the internet. It's not real life, dude. You can
Right.
do it on.
I'm saying it behind a rose, too. Yes, Doc P, we are both Taurus horses. I'm 43. He's 55. Doc P is my boy. I love Doc. But yeah,
Hey.
I've been around the bush a few times, and I've gone through a lot more than some would think. And I'm not as young as some would think. It's the Asian
Virginia,
blood. We look young,
Virginia, you have a little,
Hold on, Zach.
maybe a little Filipino
Hold on, Zach.
in you,
Japanese.
but no, I think Filipino, and we're both born on 420. Hey,
Yeah,
you're my sister that I didn't know I had.
we are
My twin.
twins with Hitler, but I am Japanese. Yeah.
Okay. You got pretty skin. That's the
Hey,
only reason I thought
Virginia,
of it.
do you need a little bit more American in you?
Thank you.
I can help you out with that.
Is this going back to your, hey, is this going back to your camping joke from earlier?
All right, Zach, I saw you had your hand up. Please break this up.
I'll pull up
Yes.
2 pictures of me
Exactly.
10 years apart, if that's okay, Dangerous.
Yeah, do it. 10 years apart. That's good. I could do that too. I got some old pictures. Actually, I'd probably have to and they're fucking like Polaroids and shit. That would be the easiest bet. Hold on, I'll grab my photo album.
Hey, can you see my dot?
Technically, I think you're a Taurus also. Sorry, Doc.
Oh no, can you see my dot now? Where I changed my photo.
I remember from. Yeah.
Oh, there
that's
you
the
go.
one from
All
last
right,
night.
cool. You got the icon part down. Awesome. You can now you can upload like 10 of those too.
I just wanted to do that because there's just a change.
Yeah.
From show my ugly
All right,
mug.
all right. Now I'm gonna take you all down memory road for me, okay?
It's a great picture, Doc.
That was my wife. She's blowing, or she's getting ready to cut the cake, and what am I opening? A bottle of beer? No. Can't tell what that is. Can you tell what that is? The fuck? What do I have in my hands there? I can't.
A bottle of rosé.
I can't tell. Anyways, yeah, that was my wedding day. Oh, here's one of my old cats.
Aw. What a sweet pussy.
There's my boy playing his playpen.
Oh, wow.
2001.
Thank you for showing that. That's a beautiful picture.
Here we go. Now we're talking.
Look at you. Got that 8-pack. 10 even.
A lot of these at the freaking wedding. Oh, there's
You
a
had
good-
beautiful women.
There's my family. That's my dad and my sister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my sister I talk to also on a weekly basis. Actually, a lot of times I make it to her house because she's only a few miles away. Speaking of which, my kid actually, you know, it's funny because my kids go over there and jam out because she's got a big enough house that she can actually have them jam out live and nobody in the block bitches, you know, because they've got the full acoustic, so full drum, all the fucking amps are going. They're fucking loud. You can hear them. You can hear them all the way through the cul-de-sac, but nobody fucking says shit. So it works out. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Zach had. Here you go. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
That was 10 years ago. Where this was 20 years ago. That was recent. Now that's 10 years ago. What is that? 10 years ago? 20 years ago. Zach.
First picture was 2011.
2011. Okay. So yeah, 10 years ago. Shit. Well,
Dude, I sent you a text of a picture of me from 10 years ago.
Zach, that was cool as hell. Yeah, awesome, dude, for sure.
I don't know if I want to put this up on the screen.
Right, Fishes? He is a cutie patootie, for sure. I'm sure we could make blush. And Elisa, hello. I can see you come in. Hey. And Firefly also. My fellow limeys.
All right, let's see. Yeah, with your earphones on, working out. Gotcha.
Is he dressed?
No, yeah. He's, here, hold on.
I don't have a lot of photos on my phone because I lost all my fucking accounts. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I only have a few, but I just happen to have one that's exactly fucking 10 years old. So I was like, fuck it. I sent it to him.
Dude, that's a hot pick. I'm into it.
All my screens are frozen, so I don't even know if he showed it or not.
No, he did. Yeah.
That was right before I did the going native thing in Afghanistan and grew the fucking Gandalf beard and shit, you know?
You kind of had to blend in out there, though.
Yeah, we weren't on the bases either, so, like, we were out there, bro. Kind of had to, yeah.
God is awesome. Hello.
Hey, yeah.
I was staring on my ugly mug. I was ugly. I was ugly 10 years ago, and I'm ugly today. So we're good.
Yeah.
You got proof?
There's all the proof you need about how ugly I am today.
Uh-huh.
Well, dude, beauty is in the eye of the beer holder.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I'm ugly, so I'm showing my face, so because we got a few dots. So
All right.
here's me.
I don't think I have any pictures of me.
Oh, okay.
I might have one of me like 30 years ago when I was 19 or something.
There's my dad and me on his sailboat.
Wow.
Yeah. One of them living proofs. Been there, done that. Lived on the ocean. I actually did live on the ocean. Crazy shit.
I might have. Maybe. Probably not.
That one's pretty funny. That's just how fucking red I used to get at work when I was framing houses. See how dark I was? And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I still get, to be honest.
Wait, let me do this way. Oh, son of a gun. Hold on.
It'll be Oxo, man. When he goes out in the sun, he fucking roasts. Well, that does it for me in pictures.
Hold on. Let's see here. That's a much better mini me than I am. Wait a minute. This is my bigger than average mini me. Trust me, he's much better looking than I am anyway.
No shit.
Yeah, that's my
Wow,
mini.
is that you? Is that you when you were a cop?
No, that's my son as an EMT.
Oh shit! Oh, that's your boy.
That's my son. Yeah.
Did you
That
used
was.
to look like him at one point?
No, he looks a lot like. Actually, he looks a lot like both of his grandfathers. He's a good mix between the two of them.
I don't know. I had one grandpa that went bald, and one grandpa that had freaking a full head of hair all the way till he was 74. So far, it seems like I'm getting more from the one that had hair. Thank God.
Thank
They say that
God.
runs in your mother's side of the family, baldness. That's what they say.
Okay.
That's true.
See that or not? But that's me. That's me 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you look healthier.
Same.
What?
I say you look healthier in that picture.
I was healthier in that picture. I had just gotten. What? Let's see, 10 years ago. Yeah. That was just after I left the force. So the first thing I did was, like Bug Out, grow the Gandalf.
So what, do you have like EMT training on that or what?
I have AED certification. I have basic first aid,
My God.
CPR.
Dude. What the fuck, Bushido?
Dude, that's how I used to go get cat food for that stupid fucking cat I showed you about 10 minutes ago.
That is nuts, dude. What in the fuck? Okay, one guy's got an AK. You got, what is that, AR? Yep. What the fuck for cat food? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, we had to go to the local places for that.
CG, what's up?
Kitty litter.
Guys are fucking nuts. Oh, shit. All right.
Morning,
what's
CG.
that? Oh.
God, my. No,
Guys, don't go. Remember not to lick the windows, right, Zach?
Where am I at? Like 10 years ago. Good Lord. What happens when you're not confident?
You know, it was funny, dangerous today. I was in Menards, and all of a sudden I heard Doc, and of course my natural response is I turned back, you know, because that's what you do.
Mm-hmm. Like when somebody yells, freedom. Dude, I freaking talk about it. All right, go ahead.
And so somebody yelled Doc from across Menards. and of course I turned back because thinking somebody needs help or something. I don't know. It's just
somebody recognized it. Yeah.
It's a natural response. And so all of a sudden the guy comes up to me. He's like, he hugs me. And I'm like, okay, dude, I don't know who you are.
What?
And his wife was like, oh, yeah, we watch you. We're in the chat with you. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, cool. Because you're brothers and sisters.
Dangerous.
You know?
Don't post that last picture I sent you. I'm just showing you the Gandalf beard.
And so it was just wild. Because then people start coming around and it was like, oh, there was I'm in Missouri, and so we have a Patriot State, and we're good. And so several other people came around. Oh, you're Doc Mack. I'm like,
Doc, they know who
I'm
you
like,
are. Run.
I'm like, yeah, I'm getting bricks for my wife made me get for the backyard. I wasn't expecting any of it. And they're like, oh, Doc Mack. And I'm like, oh, wait a second.
Do you have a channel other than when you come on with me?
Wait a minute, where's it at? There it is. That was the last time I was ever cute.
Oh my god.
Aw.
That's in.
I have 4 pictures whenever we're ready.
Oh, okay.
I
Go ahead.
was like 6.
That's funny you got recognized though, Doc. That's pretty cool.
No, okay.
Well, I've shown this one before, but this is the mid 90s in New York. That's what it looked like. And then about 4 years later, this is me. I'm about 21 there. And then 2009, I officiated a wedding. And so that's me in the center doing that wedding. And then that's me. That was down in San Diego. So this is me at, I think we were at Disneyland or something. And then you all have seen me now. So that's almost 3 decades.
Wow, you always said you never had tits. You liar.
I don't. Yeah, enough to feed 3 boys, but that's about it.
Dude, I sent you a picture with my daughter that looked like a South Park character when she was a baby.
Yes, fishes. I was a true towhead. You are correct.
No, it was just funny, Dangerous, that
No way.
there was like
That was
6,
you?
7 people.
No freaking. Holy crap, dude. You gotta see this one. Hold on. Look at this, dude. This is Mike and his son. Let me see if I can get that up.
Oh,
Actually, that's my daughter.
Oh, your daughter.
Damn.
Wow, dude. Like I don't even recognize you now. That is fucking wild, man. Holy shit. What's up with your ex-wife anyway? Or is she your wife still?
No. She's my ex-wife. She was fucking crazy, bro. Still is.
They all are.
Been here,
They
done
all are.
that. Oh man.
Are any of us men who have been married to a woman more than 10 years not convinced that they're all crazy?
Dude, she was half Scottish and half fucking, I think, Cherokee. So she was like a redheaded Native American. You can't fucking win with that, dude.
Oh, God,
man.
you just give up on that. You just give up there. Good Lord.
It was like, dude, she was literally like a car bomb, man. You throw like 2 or 3 drinks in it, and like it was an instant fucking battle, you know?
Yep, I know.
I do think that's where my mitigation of personal conflict came from, though, believe it or not. I learned how to put
had to learn
fires
to
out
mitigate.
pretty good being married to a chick like that, you know?
Track on.
all right. I found one more picture in that same album. This was in the same album. This is Tim Armstrong, Rancid. Right after that wedding, we went to this show, and I was right in the front, and it was fucking awesome.
Okay. All right. So I thought it was going to be a picture with you. In
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I just saw it right after those wedding pictures.
With him wearing that hat, that was in that album that had the Time Bomb song in it. When they were trying to get more into the ska thing.
Dude, it was about 2009.
Okay, yeah, that was still ska era, definitely. Fucking, that's when Eddie Vedder, even Eddie Vedder, you know, Mister Make a fucking word out of a vowel, you know. But
I'll tell you what, dude. One of the most hypnotic and like easy road trip albums is that movie of the Chris McCandless that died in Alaska. What the fuck is that called? That movie?
What is it
But
called?
he did the soundtrack for it, and that's a really good fucking album, dude.
I like Driving to the Lost Highway soundtrack.
I don't think I've ever heard it. I'll have to look that up. And if it's bad, I'm gonna come back and you're gonna fucking hear about it.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I like the Highwayman soundtrack.
hmm Well, Lost Highway is psychotic, so you might like it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I love it. I don't. I'm not,
Yeah, but
Well,
you
there we
also
go.
love Charlotte. You've also loved Charlotte's Web and have never seen Star Wars.
yeah,
Come on.
that's true. The depths are wild, man. Wild.
Now the question is, Virginia,
I'm gonna have to.
Charlotte's
Go ahead.
Web, or did you see the movie?
Both.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have to start watching more movies with Virginia, obviously,
Yeah.
because like seriously, I go from like action movies one day to horror the next to like today I was doing apocalypse movies, and it's
Is
like
that why you love me so much, Fishes? Sorry.
Dude, apocalypse movies,
Love
if they're
'em.
done right, but the cool thing about apocalypse movies is even if they're done bad, they're entertaining, just in a different way.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I just watched that new Greenland one, the one with Gerard, and I was pretty impressed with it. It's pretty wild, man.
There are a couple you should avoid at all costs.
Yeah, dude.
Look, I have a standard. If nothing happens to the Statue of Liberty in a disaster movie, the movie is going to be shit. It's just a standard I have.
Right. I hear you, man.
That's funny.
If it's not submerged under, hundreds of feet of snow or underwater or, broken, the torch is broken and bent at an angle or something, the movie's not worth a damn.
Agree. With
sort of that
Virginia, I want to watch more movies with you because
All
they're the best movies that I've seen. Dangerous. Okay, now I'll go back out. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a question for the panel.
Daniel, I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to
The
that.
answer is Gary Coleman.
Probably.
And for sure, Doc, absolutely. Sorry.
Best B movie you've ever seen.
Best B movie. Oh my god.
Oh man, I used to watch a lot of B movies.
Wait,
Dude.
was Night of the Living Dead considered a B movie or an A?
The original might have been.
The original.
Or, you know what? We can take the Return of the Living Dead Part 2, which was definitely a B movie.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite movies as a youngster.
Loved. I know you're in there. I can smell your brains. Yeah.
Although the one after that, which was the same flavor, it was pretty bad, dude. But the Return of the Living Dead was right in the sweet spot of a good fucking shitty B movie.
My
that was
answer to the best B movie is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh God!
I remember that too. That stupid song. That song gets stuck in your head.
Tomatoes attack.
No. The song that killed the tomatoes. The real high pitched one that's in the movie. The only thing that could stop the killer tomatoes was that shitty song.
Dude, if you ever watched the Mars Attacks, I think is the one. and they end up finding the oldest, fucking wildest song. And it's just like knocks them dead. I don't know why some people use
For me,
it.
it's either Attack of the Killer Tomatoes or Godzilla versus Mothra. I'm not sure which. I know
to chain it together, when the second you say Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, that immediately brings Doctor Strangelove to mind.
No,
Yes, it does.
dude, no,
Yes.
not for me. For me, it
Yes.
brings Elvira, Mistress of the Night, in mind. And God,
Mistress
I
of the
love
Dark.
about that
I
one.
love Elvira.
Oh man,
I have seen
Cassandra.
recently.
I'll tell you
Dangerous.
what, Cassandra has owned
For
my
a
heart.
75-year-old woman, she is still fucking hot.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll say
telling you,
that.
man.
A friend of mine, he has a magazine. It's called a Horror Hound. If you guys ever heard of it, but it's one of those like Fangoria type magazines. But he owns the thing and he runs those conventions. And I would go to the conventions every once in a while because I can get in for free and go backstage and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But Elvira would be at those sometimes, and Mutt definitely has a point there. Like she is still 1,000% fucking bangable. I mean,
Hell yeah. Dude, she takes
I
care
would,
of me.
look, if she was my grandmother, yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, all right. Anyways, I had a request from
Wow. Double
I had a
wow.
request from one of my subscribers here, so
It's the season to be jolly. Right, Murray? So long.
Sure, will you quit messing with the TV?
You have the thing.
Huh? No. Goddamn fun TV.
goddamn commies.
I told you we should have got a Zenith.
Oh Lord, here we go.
You know I stunk on my father. I can't get a big thing.
dude, they don't even have static anymore.
Where are you going?
Yeah, everything just goes black.
Careful, dear.
We're a couple of months early for this, aren't we?
What the hell is that?
I'll be honest, dude. Back when I was a kid, dude, I did have a Gizmo stuffed animal. In fact,
What do you mean did? That's never mind.
I did. I don't know where he went now. Probably over at my mom's house somewhere, buried in the back.
I still have a lot of the toys I had as a kid. I was one of those kids.
Oh, you kept them all?
Yep. I've sold a couple of them for more than a few dollars. I'll put it that way.
You need to go to bed person.
Hey, Gio. All right. You have a good one.
Good night, Doc.
Night, Doc.
Man.
Are you on call tomorrow or what?
No, I'm good. I got kicked out for some reason when you showed that video, and
Huh.
no, I'm good. I'm about to go down to the pepper pantry where I live.
All right.
So I'm good. I'm just in the kitchen right now.
Getting stoned. Oh, it's like I'm guessing you're talking about the bees. Yeah, dude. I've been stung by bees and I've been stung by scorpions. I'll tell you what, I'll take a bee over a scorpion any fucking day. Good
Right.
Lord. Oh man, the like scorpions, especially the ones that we got down here, the bark ones, supposed to be the most deadly in the Northwest or in the northern hemisphere. But like seriously, all they do for me is like make a couple of like they'll make my leg numb. It's weird. It's like you can't feel your leg. It's like numb, tingling a little bit for like a day, but you can walk on it. You can walk on it. You step over shit. Dude, your leg still works fine. You got all your nerves working. It's just a little tingly. It's I don't know. Maybe I've got a really high threshold.
I can honestly say the entire time I lived in Arizona, I never saw the first scorpion.
Yeah. Good.
However, I did check my shoes every morning before I put them on.
Yeah, no doubt. Shake your shoes out. Yep.
Daniel, hello. I've been catching up on Spike's bee videos. He's a beekeeper, and they're amazing.
Yeah,
Really?
dude. He's the first beekeeper I've ever seen that carries a 45 on his hip.
Who's that? Patrick Lee?
Obama.
No, I'm talking about Spike.
Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. Like
I'll be
seriously, like maybe he has to go fucking hostile on some of the bees. I don't know what a 45
Yeah,
caliber is gonna
he's
do
got
to
to
a
attack
bee.
the drones when the queen sends them out.
Dude, they're awesome.
Yeah. Shit, sorry, Spike. Had to laugh about that.
What's Obama? What's your what's the channel? I'd love to check that out.
Oh, Ben
Yeah.
Spike. His channel name is the same as his name.
Oh, the same as the
I
name
can
here.
put in
Yeah,
the
oh, Bam Spike.
Okay.
It's one of my mods, which I know I've got quite a few in here. All right. Oh, Spike. Yeah, Spike's a mod here. He could put it up there.
Okay.
But it's cool, dude. He's also a carpenter as well. In fact, he makes his own boxes, which I thought was cool because when I was watching that one that you did, Spike, I was like, "Was he making a cabinet?" And technically, you basically were making a cabinet, but it was meant to hold something totally different, which I thought was fucking cool as fuck, dude. You're really getting good at them fucking bee things. And believe it or not, bees are super important. Everybody, bees are super important to our fucking agriculture, man. Without bees, we would be fucked.
Yep, we would.
So are you saying we need to have more bee-affirmative action?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Not A. We need B. Not
We
CR.
need the hive mentality.
You know what? Yeah. We should put bees. Bees are now the new high class.
The bee's knees.
Right?
The bees are the bees' knees. Yeah. It's one of the few things I'm allergic to.
I am.
Which is really weird because I'm not allergic to like Black Widow spider bites at all.
Wow. That is kind of weird.
It is weird.
Zachary's working on
There's a
something.
lot more Black Widows out west than east. I've
Yeah,
noticed.
dude. I'll tell you what. I've never been bit by a spider that I know of, and yeah, I
You
am.
know what? If you have been,
Yeah, I probably would, but I've come across the black widows. Not so many brown recluses, though. I have seen a couple, but I don't. They like. I'm not a big spider fan. I won't necessarily kill like a daddy long legs. If I catch a daddy long legs in my house, usually I'll put them outside and let them live outside. they kill a lot of other bugs that I really don't want inside. So
You do realize that in the course of your life, you're never less than 6 feet away from a spider at any given point, right?
Oh,
yeah, I've heard that. Zach, go ahead. I saw you got your hand up.
The only two things I'm allergic to are mosquito bites and ranch dressing.
Ranch dressing, crap. That
Yeah, I don't like ranch.
sucks.
I don't like ranch dressing. So yeah, you would never have to worry about that with me, buddy.
I love ranch
Yeah, I'm
dressing.
sorry to hear that, Steve. Man, that sucks. He just spent. Hold on, I'll pull it up on this one. Spent
Aloha,
$1,200
Steve.
at the vet. Not looking good for his oldest dog. Damn, dude. 14. That does seem really young, man.
Hey, Virginia, what time is it?
America?
Nope. Salad time.
Oh, it's too early to toss a salad. Come on, have some dignity. Shit. For fuck's sake. So eager. So fucking eager.
You've turned it into a thing now. I mean,
I just pointed out your thing.
No. Freaking polar bear turned it into a thing. What time is it?
Oh, no. Virginia turned it into a thing, believe me.
That America.
America.
That's America.
Yeah, you ain't nobody. Dude, I don't even think we got salad in this house.
Okay.
Zach, stop giggling. You know what we're talking about. Tossing a morning salad. Yep. Zach's an expert.
Zach over there laughing. Look at that.
Man,
You ain't fooling nobody, Zach.
I am so glad that I switched accounts because, dude, I really think YouTube was hate what I do over here. But you know what? I get more subscribers every day. I think that's awesome. I love all my subscribers, dude. I love the people here.
Hopefully they're laughing with us and not at us.
Exactly, yeah. Let's see what.
Y'all laugh at me so much, it's, second nature.
Mutt, I'm mesmerized by your salad tossing right now. Literally
You are.
mesmerized.
I am sure you are, sweetheart. I'm sure you are.
You have no idea the glee.
I toss salad better than any man
Oh,
alive.
magic. Magic. No, I've been stung 3 times. My sons have been stung twice, and my youngest son has been stung once. We've all been stung by scorpions out there. And yeah, dude, the first time, dude, like seriously, I sat there and I contemplated, should I call emergency? Should I call an ambulance? Should I call a medical professional? You know what I did? I was like, well, let's see here. I got up,
You did none of that.
walked over to the fridge, grabbed a beer, popped it open, had a few sips, went back down, turned on a Netflix movie. Actually, I think at that point it was Karate Kid. And I just sat there and watched Karate Kid. And the only weird thing that happened to me was, like I said, from my heel all the way up to my knee. It was almost numb. Like, yeah, it was just numb. I could walk with it. I could work with it. I mean, there was no real hindrance with the nerve reaction. But no, when it hit me, it felt like a white hot fucking needle, 16 penny fucking nail going into my foot, dude. The initial sting is the fucking worst, dude. They go in hot, and they go in fast.
What's going in your salad?
A little of this and some of that.
Okay. You must tell us at some point.
What?
I'd like to know
Right
when
now,
you're
right now, I'm putting in the baby spinach, and then I'm going to put in some arugula.
Arugula's like
Doc
the
P.
best in a salad, bro.
Yep.
I grow my own.
You know what, Doc P?
Me too.
You're a good man as well, brother. Let's just keep being as good as we can. I know we get a little dirty and nasty on this channel, but that's why I call it the After Dark, because a lot of us like dark humor.
Right. I'm not actually dogging.
All right. So I got a question for everybody here. What do y'all think about the George Floyd Memorial down there? What was, I don't remember, Chicago, wherever, the one that got struck by lightning, and it got like the George Floyd Memorial.
That was an act of God for a man who. That was an act of God for a man who deserved the death that he got. There's my thoughts.
Okay, now I got to put that in. Let's see. Let's make it simple for the chat. Press 1 if you think it was an act of God. Press 2 if you think something different, and maybe add to it.
Well, I mean,
I don't know how to press that.
there's been
right.
Yeah, I think
all throughout our history we've seen omens in things, you know. And when you listen to someone now, they say, well, people used to think that things were an omen. But how do we know that they were wrong back then? You know?
Don't.
Like, for example, a kid is born in a village and then they have droughts ever since. Like, that kid really could have been some bad luck, man. You know what I mean?
I don't believe in luck, so that rules that out.
Yeah, no,
because I don't have it. So
no, you know what's wild to hear you say that is because you do have some kind of belief in this spirituality. I could see it building already, which is it's a good start. It is a damn good start because, dude, a lot of people think this is a spiritual battle. This is not just Democrats versus Republicans. They just use that on the outside. You know,
I totally agreed.
Yeah, but it's good versus evil.
And really, it's a battle, and it's kind of shared, and it juxtaposes itself at times. But you know, it's a battle of logic versus baseless reason. But it's also the logic side is also the side anchored in faith, which you'd think would not go hand in hand, but yet it does. You know, and the secular nature comes from the baseless belief, and I don't. It's really weird how the chips got stacked. Like, I would never have guessed that we would have gotten to that the lines would have been drawn how they were drawn. You know, that sort of took me by surprise, because 20 years ago, when I thought one of these days we're going to be sitting right where we're at right now. We're at the top of the slide looking down now. You know, when we were just climbing the ladder before, I was wondering what the landscape would look like when I got up there, you know, and now I'm looking, and it kind of surprised me, you know?
Yeah, dude.
And now you know what it looks like.
And just the matter of how quickly it got here. But also remember, 61% of the counties in America have gone Second Amendment sanctuary. So, I mean, like, the people that are waking up is getting bigger and bigger. So, I mean, you know, I think the media, well, I don't think, I know for a fact the media spins everything out of sync. They're like, oh my God, you know, it's mostly peaceful protest, and there's a fucking fire, 3-story fire burning in the background. It's mostly peaceful. And that's CNN. When then you watch like independent media, and it's like, holy crap, people that were on the ground. Like, remember the whole Kyle Rittenhouse thing? Dude, like, seriously, we need to keep Kyle in our thoughts and our prayers, and definitely when they try and charge this kid, which are probably going to try and wait till he's 18, and then they'll be like, well, see,
they're not going to wait till he's 18. He's already 18.
Even at 16, he was legally and lawfully in possession of that firearm. And he had to use it in self-defense. And God bless it that he did, man. Those people were out to kill him. Or at least beat the ever-loving shit to where, yeah, my dude, serious bodily injury or death. Yep, he was in that fucking state of mind. And absolutely I would be too.
Yeah, I
God,
mean, the mechanics of that
Amen.
incident, like in the mechanics of that incident, it totally checks out. But here's my thing about this opposition that we're having right now is at least I can understand where the right's coming from. The left is so all over the fucking place that I don't even know what their game plan is. I don't even know what their mission statement is. What do they want? I don't even know, man. You know what I mean?
I think
But
they
they're-
want confusion.
Well, I mean, that or
It's
they're
working.
just really bad at what they do. You know?
They want confusion, and it's working on part of the country, but not on all the country. And not hopefully, God bless America, not enough of the nation to where these fuckers will ever be able to implement their true agenda, which I think most of us already know at this point. They've been pushing it for a long time. They're just trying to bring it to a fucking pass.
The other thing is there's an uneven level of momentum with the Democrat Party right now. Like when they throw the fastball, you don't really know when to swing because the thing's going all over the place like a knuckleball, you know? Because they have the plantation owner Democrats, you know, the old school racist ones. Then they have the squad, and then they got motherfuckers like Soros dropping money just trying to sabotage the country. And
Yep.
all these things are coming together into one party, and they're fighting each other, much less fighting everyone else, you know? It's like this, it's a scourge. It's like a plague of locusts, and they just eat everything that they come across, you know? And they don't know why or what they're doing. Like, they don't even understand what the fuck they're doing
I have
at this
to
point.
respectfully
You know?
disagree with one thing you said, Bug Out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Soros. He's not a Democrat. He's a full-blown socialist.
Mhm.
Full-blown
Well, where do you
communist.
think where do you think that train's going, though? You know?
Well, I mean, dude, you can't
Look,
just choose.
That
I
train
mean,
is going
Soros-
to the same place that the Republican train is going, and it's going to get us
What-
there faster.
What about Bloomberg? What about the Gifford Foundation? What about the Clinton Foundation,
Oh.
man? I mean, no, I know the Clinton Foundation only takes in money; they don't never give it out. But you know, when like the Giffords get their money, or Bloomberg throws out his millions of dollars to these gun grabber, gun control advocate companies like Mothers Demand Action or some crap like that. I mean, you know, just it's like, dude, you really don't get it.
I mean, if
Well,
they were Blue
where
Dog
are you
Democrats, I wouldn't have a problem. But the Blue Dog Democrats have all been pushed to the back of the bus, and now what we're dealing with is the socialist extremes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Agreed.
just blow up the bus.
Well, I'm
Mark,
down
what you
with
were saying
blowing up the
before-
bus, but you know,
What you were
What?
saying before kind of does hold true too, because you got to remember the election of George Bush Sr. I mean, the day he got elected was really when this whole train started really rolling towards Crazy Town, you know? And
Yep.
the Republicans were responsible for one, like our involvement in the Middle East began directly 100% when George Bush took office, but also the
I
Patriot
have an
Act
opinion on
happened.
that too.
The Patriot Act, when his son took office, that happened like right when he fucking got in the House, and I'm sure that's no coincidence, you know. And
no. That's not a.
but,
Junior
like,
getting into the office was just a continuation of Senior's plan. See, the Bin Ladens and the Bushes were real tight, and there was a riff.
we flew him out
That's-
right when it happened.
Huh? What?
They got flown out before they even announced who they knew.
Some of them did. Some
Well,
of
out
them
of
did.
our country, anyway, I should say.
The families go way back together.
Well, they're oil families, you know,
They're oil families, exactly. They're,
which
so I
you know.
think, my thought is that they probably had some sort of a riff, and that's what all that started.
And oddly enough, if you want to talk about strange coincidences, from an oil family also was Eric Prince, you know?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't
The
know
black
much
water guy.
about Prince, but Senior, to your point, Bushido, I agree. I think he was able to get the clause in for the foundation when he was elected, but I think that they worked on mixing that concrete for decades before that, and
Yeah, yeah.
you put his whole scope together, it's like, wow, his entire life was devoted to a given mission. I
Now,
don't
what I do believe is that this momentum and things that have happened and people that have kind of usurped power, I think the direction that it's going now was not the intent of them,
mhm.
or I think it's been kind of taken over and claimed by another energy, I should say. Like, I don't think anybody wants it to go the direction it's going right now. Not even the original Democrats that were trying to scheme a plan before, or the Republicans that pushed the button. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mhm.
It's like it's been taken on a life of its own, and now everyone's wondering how to stop it, and you can't. You know, like we're just
Side-railed.
full blown crazy town at this point.
Okay.
You know?
How much of this would you blame on the bureaucracy?
All of it, almost. All of the wasting of money, all of the red tape, all the lack of due process, all of
Yep.
the
Mhm.
propaganda and shadowing over of facts, all of the presentation is all produced by bureaucracy.
Yeah, or not produced. Like
Right.
you just hit the nail on the head. Their inaction is also equally responsible for what's happened. You know,
Mhm. Yep.
I've seen some crazy shit, man, and I've seen stuff that I can't even really talk about. But like, you know, when I see what we're capable of and what we do, and then when I see how it's portrayed when other people hear about it, and it's not what I saw. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You were over there when they bombed down a city. Yep. Right.
And it's
I'm
our
guessing.
agenda, our money making rackets and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I just wonder what else is not how it really is. And this shit, that's all this stuff going on now, just reeks of phony baloney to me, man. I mean, especially this whole, you know, this last little sickness craze that's been going on. I don't even know if I'm about to say the P word, but like this has just got agenda written all over it, man. You know, this is a drill, you know. I think it was a failed biological weapon is what I think.
I think it's a psychological weapon, and the biological weapon is the MO for this particular round. We might see a true bio in the future, but I think this was a psyop using that as the tool and the mechanism by which all of us were taken over by fear and fucking changed the entire scope of our society.
But what if the bio was the bee sting? You know?
Yeah. Time will tell. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm wondering because when that computer guy who suddenly became the expert of our welfare because he's good with motherboards, anytime he gets involved with a bee sting, it ends up causing mass sterility, and I'm just waiting to hear that that's happening with this. You know?
Well, I don't feel like waiting, so I'm just not going to take the damn jab. But
right,
yeah,
I mean,
a lot of people agree with me.
I have no interest in receiving that as well. But you know, like, see me, I'm still young and I'm still somewhat attractive, but dangerous. You might as well get it because you're old, you're done, you're washed up, bro. You might as well just take the jab. You know?
No, I'm not. You know what? I don't care if I die as a 55-year-old man, fucking alone. My kids moved out. It's just me and the cats. I'll be fine with that.
I think Zach's got something.
My point of view on vaccines are that, in my opinion, they aren't really necessary. Like, I understand that we need the school-type shots for our kids, but this COVID shot is really getting bullshit. Honestly, why is it that we apparently need the vaccine for COVID, but yet when H1N1 and Ebola came around, vaccines weren't really forced on us? To me, this is exactly why I see through the bullshit and realize that if people want to be sheep, well, let them be sheep because it weeds out the weak and lets the people who are strong be more passionate about fighting. I personally don't want the shot because it might fuck my unique ability up, and I really don't want that. I want to be in this fight because I love the ones who are in my life and I don't ever want to lose or fail them.
Dude,
Wow.
that was fucking awesome.
That
Well
was
stated,
beautiful.
Zach.
That was beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, and you know, since this has come out, we've had a tuberculosis outbreak that the news I haven't seen it on the news one single time. And there's tuberculosis at an alarming rate compared to previous years, and I wonder how that got in the country, by the way.
Would you like to know?
At least they haven't let Ebola in here yet. Good Lord.
Nigeria, bug out. Nigeria threw the Gil Bates Foundation out of Nigeria after they wanted to test that very thing you were just talking about, and found that they were increasing the number. It increased the number of TB cases in Nigeria. I personally think that they've just moved from over there to over here.
I would be inclined to believe that as well, you know. And like people's handiwork from past projects is really showing up on this thing, you know.
Yep.
And
Fingerprints are all over it.
yeah.
Sir.
I'm an Ebola hospital for the state of Missouri.
I know.
And so, it's a bad thing, Ebola.
Well, shit, even Marburg is fucking bad. I mean, it doesn't even have to be Ebola Zaire. Like, even the lightweight Marburg is some shit that would just destroy this country. Like, the Miller Lite version of Ebola, I guess, if you want to call it that.
The Miller Lite version. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, so when they came out with the other thing that we all always talk about, it was like nothing to us because we do Ebola
right
at my facility. Let's just say that. And but Ebola is a big bad thing that, you know, so I'm like, I have not got the jab because
you mean you haven't gotten your depopulation test yet?
No.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're
No,
magnetic hokey pokey pop.
I'm telling you, that's what this thing is a depopulation program.
Well, they've all told us that, you know. I mean, they've all but told us that. They've kind of laid their cards out on you know, you will own nothing, you'll be happy, the world population is going to be reduced. How do they think that's going to happen? You know, like, and everyone's cheering, and that's the part I don't get. They're going like, yeah, all these people are eating their organic, you know, genetically modified foods, and they're going like, yeah, that sounds about right. But it's like, population isn't designed to reduce; it's designed to propagate. You know, like shit's got to go south for the population to be reduced. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah. Well, when you're talking about going south, I'm saying find all these damn illegals that are here and ship their ass back across the border. You'll eliminate about 11 million people at least just by doing that. Get them the fuck out of here. They're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, but when you're talking about global population, you can shift the sand around, but you still
culling the herd.
Oh, yeah.
Culling the herd.
Well, let's keep an eye on South Africa. It looks like they're kind of sending people out over there Or you can
I'm
look
just saying that,
Chicago.
like, if China and India went at it and they all nuked each other, that's problem solved right there, you know?
Dominoes.
Hey, guys. My employer of my hospital just said that I can have a 20% discount on my my health insurance if I take the jab.
Oh my God!
Did you laugh in his face?
That's a deal.
Wow.
Did you laugh in his face?
Score.
Yeah, I ain't the one. But you know, I'm not the one.
My body, my arteries. Exactly.
So, I mean, they're offering all these special things for getting the jab, and I'm like, no. It's been
reduction on your life insurance.
On my life insurance,
Right.
No, they said they'd give him a 20% discount on his life insurance if he got it.
And my health insurance.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. The life insurance part is kind of ironic. You know,
that does kind of sound like
Yeah.
a bribe to me. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like offering you $1 million or nothing, but still, dude, a discount on health. Dude, a discount on healthcare. Who the fuck wouldn't say yes to that?
Me.
Yeah, obviously you. Yeah. If I had to take the Jabberwocky in the process, now, you know,
Because
I'll be fine. I pay 100%. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I've said this before on your channel, and I'll say it again. I don't trust anybody who comes up with programs like MK Ultra, the Tuskegee syphilis experiment, the Guatemala syphilis experiment, or the measles vaccine of 90 and 91.
Dude,
Look
they
them all
talk
up.
about those. They talk about those syphilis experiments. You know,
I left one out. I'm sorry. Operation Ranch Hand, which is the code name for Agent Orange.
instead of them doing these syphilis experiments, they should just give me a GoPro the next time I spend a weekend over at Charlie Sheen's house. You know.
Exactly.
Winning.
I don't know, man. I've got a pretty steady diet of pea sticks, Skittles, and beer.
Huh.
See, dude, that's not how you fight the fucking war, though, man. Like, you got to work on that shit.
Aussie pride.
I'm eating green olives right now.
See, the only way we're gonna win,
Ooh,
man,
Cobber.
is when this shit falls apart. We got to stay alive and stay healthy and just out survive these motherfuckers, man. And
Pretty
Skittles
much.
and fucking beer ain't gonna do it, bro.
No, but tossing a salad every once in a while might.
What was in your salad, by the way?
I'm still working on it. I'm actually boiling the egg in it now.
Oh, wow.
Or boiling the egg for it now.
I love that.
Dude, I put arugula on just about fucking everything these days, man. Like,
Yeah.
I am hooked on that
Arugula,
shit.
some baby spinach, a little bit of ham, a little bit of chicken, some pepperoni. Always got to have the pepperoni. The egg, banana peppers, onion, and I'm thinking about maybe tossing in a little bit of diced celery.
Have you guys ever heard of a thing called garum before?
Garum? No.
What
It's,
is it?
If you look it up, you could. It's garum, or it's also called Roman ketchup,
Mm-hmm.
and it came.
Oh,
from
I've heard of Roman ketchup. I didn't know it was called garum, though.
But I wish I was a little more crafty in the kitchen because I would love to make this stuff. It sounds like it would be fucking delicious, man. It's got sardines and some other stuff in it, but it doesn't taste like that, you know?
Mhm.
Kind of like
Yeah.
how soy sauce is made from sardines, you know?
Caesar dressing is made with anchovies.
Yeah, that exactly. Like it, you know, it's, but there's some other stuff in there. They ferment the sardines and then they put some other stuff in it. And it was pretty much in every Roman food back then. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, the stuff keeps for a long time, you know?
Mhm.
And everything.
Thank you
I'm
for that
thinking this is
reminder, Phoenix.
a long lost survivalist food, man, that needs to be rediscovered. Like, I don't know. I wish somebody would figure out how to make that shit and bottle it up and sell it, because I'd buy a shitload of it.
Fermenting foods is definitely one of the long lost. I think because partially it makes a strong flavor. A fermented food can be aggressive, but getting into preservation that way, some of the best hams, some of the best prosciuttos are covered in 2 inches of funky ass mold. Or what you're talking about doesn't sound quite that funky, but I mean, using fermented fish or fermented vegetables to then, work as something else, it totally is underrated.
Well, what's funny is, to go to your country of origin of Japan, they knew how to use soy through fermentation a fucking 1,000 years ago, and we still haven't figured it out in the States yet,
Yep.
And I'm just like, look in your fucking rear view mirror. Like, they've been doing it forever, and we still aren't doing it right. It's crazy. Like, we got dudes growing tits out here in the fucking organic section, and like, I'm just like, holy fuck, man. Like, we don't listen to anything. Like, if we can't make a profit off of it, we just simply will not do it. And that's where, like, our country does not have our best interest in mind anymore. It's about keeping the machine alive at this point,
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me very skeptical of either side that's in power. But I feel a lot better when the other team's in charge than the one we got right now. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. Yeah, the continuity of government, dude, is a scary motherfucker. It sounds a lot like martial law to me, dude.
It is martial law. Don't kid yourself. Come on, they're talking about censoring our text messages between us.
Oh, dude, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's something that I had a little internal fucking mental temper tantrum when I first heard. And then
I think across the room when I heard about it.
I like blocked it off and burned that part of my brain away so I wouldn't have to think about it later. And I'm glad you brought that up, because, like, what in the fuck I cannot believe. And dude, when we were kids, and we're all kind of the same age here. Like, when we were kids, we would have never thought that in our country some shit like that would have happened.
Nope.
If you would have told me, I would have never believed you. That's what the Russians do. That's what the bad guys do. Well, now it's what we do. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah,
I can answer that this way, and this was something I heard the other day. Our speech on the internet and between us has gone from being gauged on a scale that goes from 1776 to 1984.
Yeah, with a Brave New World thrown in there somewhere.
Yep. We're now being governed by the 1984 end of that spectrum.
Yeah. And the thing that's really killing me right now is, that we are always being asked, what do you do about it? Well, what are you doing about it? But the thing is like, right now, people are seeking out these cages. Like, they're looking for more control, more things to be applied to them. And it's like, how do you stand up to the boss when all the employees are licking his ass? I mean,
right.
It's just like, I keep waiting for people to figure this shit out, and I don't think it's going to happen.
They are. A lot of us are.
But not fast enough, dude. It's not happening fast enough. It's happening to us faster than we're reacting to it. Let's put it that way. And if they're a move or two ahead of us, man, it's always going to end up bad for us. We're going to be like Charlie Brown trying to kick the football, and they keep moving it, and it just makes us look stupid, And here's the thing, man. To go back, what Patriot was saying, the things that people were losing their accounts over for this false information. It turns out it wasn't false information. Are these people getting their accounts back, or how's that working? Because the damage is already done, is what I'm saying. Like, now they go, oh yeah, well, we were full of shit. but now we're saying this, and they just continue to believe whatever the fuck they tell them. They just believe it. Like whatever they put in that spoon, as long as they give them nice, fun airplane bites, they'll just take it all, man. You know.
I want some of that Parmesan.
That's right.
And I don't know. I'm glad that there's some people on here that I can listen to that, like, you know, they're just not buying this shit. But there's so many more that do, man. And it
I
makes
stopped trusting our government when I read a book that's called Bohica. That's the title of the book.
Yeah.
And that's exact. And I know you know what it is. Bohica stands for bend over, here it comes again.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in that book, they talk about how the U.S. government had its hand in what happened to our soldiers in Vietnam. And that they did know where all of those POWs were. They were sent to Russia and to Siberia. And the government covered it up.
Well, dude, Korea is a good example of that one, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that was the book that opened my eyes to what was going on. And my father was a Vietnam vet, and he had the book, and I'm an avid, believe it or not, as dumb as I look, I am an avid reader. And I said, you know, I'm going to borrow this. And that from that point on, I was like, nope, never again.
Well, dude, my father died at 26 years old from Agent Orange, man. No shit.
I'm sorry.
My hydrocephalus, they believe that my hydrocephalus was caused by my father's exposure to Agent Orange.
You were hydrocephalic?
I am hydrocephalic.
No shit, man. You don't look like it.
You notice that they said I looked a lot healthier in that picture from 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The last 10 years have been rough. I've gone blind in my right eye. I've had 20 shunt revisions. I have had basically 2 shunt infections where they literally had to do a ventriculostomy, which is where they put the shunt on the outside of my head until they could clear the infection. The last 10 years have been kind of rough.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, man. A guy that I worked with, he had a hydrocephalic daughter, and it's normally the like visually, it's, I mean, you know, the second you see someone, you know.
Yep. Yep. Sundowning is pretty common. Sundowning is where the eyes will drift down, and that's caused by the fact that their cranial pressure has just gotten to be so intense that they can't lift their eyes. It presses on the muscles that much, and the optic nerve. That's what happens.
Dude, how common is that?
1 in every 100,000 births is hydrocephalic. It's that was as of 2000, and that was in 2005. I did a paper on this a couple of years ago in college. I went back to school to try to finish another degree, and was doing a public speaking, and I did it on hydrocephalus. That quote was from 2015.
I'm sorry to hear that, Eddie.
Yeah.
Dude, look, I'm going to tell a terrible joke and say, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that you're left eye dominant.
Yes.
Right?
I was trying to find the silver.
Wow, okay, I'm not. I'm a little slow. I don't get the joke.
Oh, well, you said you're blind in your right eye, so I said you're left eye dominant. You know.
Yeah. See, I'm to pull pin, throw grenade, wait for it to go off, wait for it. Wait. Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But the funny thing was I used to be right eye dominant. I shoot right hand. Well, I used to shoot right-handed. So.
Even being left eye dominant, you can still shoot right hand.
You know what's funny, man? I'm ambidextrous, but how I learn how to do something is how I do it. I can't even hold a rifle in my left hand, man. I can, but it feels
I'm
like
right-handed. I'm right-handed. I'm just the opposite. I'm right-handed, but I can't hold a rifle in my right.
Yeah.
But like when I corner, clearing rooms and you switch to the other hand, it feels like all kinds of wrong, man. Like I never got used to it. Never.
It's
Huh.
strange.
That is kind of weird. Yeah,
But
I
on a
should.
pistol, I can shoot a pistol just fine with my left hand,
Uh-huh.
So
Well,
Yeah, because I've got a left-handed son, and he shoots pistol left-handed, but when he shoots the AR or the shotgun, it's always right. Yeah.
You know what? That's a funny point because I've asked you all about tools in the past and I've gotten many suggestions, wrote them down, and I need to practice. But I'm left-handed naturally, writing, eating, chef's knife, but right-handed with scissors, playing pool, most sports like volleyball, I'll serve right-handed.
your eye dominance determines what hand you should use for shooting.
Yep.
Well,
and if
it
you
sounds like
said
I'm-
pool,
at
you
least
said
a handgun.
yeah, and you said that on pool you shoot right-handed. Well, pool and shooting a gun is not. It's a pretty good comparison.
Well, what I'm picturing is if I were to just pick them up, that a rifle, I would immediately go for my left. But if it were a hand or, pistol, it would be, I think, my right. I'm going to have to practice. I'm a dummy. All of you know that. I don't have experience other than my son's airsofts. But that's what my knee-jerk reaction is. Rifle left, pistol right.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's what I do. Rifles left-handed, handguns right-handed. Now I can shoot offhanded, and I can shoot equally as well offhanded. But that's after many years of training.
Okay, I'm going to ask what might be a dumb question. So when I'm playing pool, because maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not right-handed with a pool stick. So if I'm shooting pool, I make the bridge with my left hand and I shoot with my right hand.
You're right-handed. You're shooting right-handed.
All right. Okay. Actually,
I'll tell you what, though.
both. It depends on the shot. I can do both.
I can't.
Just starting to shoot. With you just beginning to shoot, you'll be able to train your body to shoot with one side or the other. But what you'll never be able to change is your eye dominance. That'll never go away. You know. So you're better off trying to form your body to your eye dominance than switch your eye dominance to your body.
Yeah, it sounds
Unless
like
you're me and you're forced to switch your eye dominance.
Yeah, it sounds like you're probably right dominant, because if that's how you shoot pool.
But there's no rhyme or reason to your eye dominance, though. I mean,
right. So maybe
it's an easy test to do, though.
What's the test?
Actually, Dangerous does it all the time. If you make a triangle and you put it up to your head to where both your eyes can look through it, and you pick something like a light switch on the other side of the room, when you straighten your hands out, that you can close one eye or the other, and the eye that's looking through it, that's your dominant eye. Like, you'll automatically track to your dominant eye.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing it right now. Okay.
Okay, Virginia.
Yeah.
I am left-handed, and I'm left-hand dominant. And so when you put that triangle up, your vision will be, it'll be perfect in the left hand, and when you open your right eye, it'll be off. So now I've been trained so I can shoot left or right handed. So it's no big thing.
Well, I can shoot left-handed, but I suck.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky if I can hit a fucking 2-foot target at fucking 20 yards or 20.
What was hard for
I've been to qual on transitions and stuff, but I'm so much slower, and my follow-ups are bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm not left-eye. But you're right. Yeah, if you're shooting left-handed, yeah, you pretty much got. I mean, you can do it right-handed, but that's.
You still have to
Okay.
I'm a lot slower right-handed but I can shoot right-handed and put a bullet in. But left-handed, oh yeah, you just have to decide what eye's dominant.
Well,
Bug
if
out.
if I close my left eye and look through my right eye, whatever I've made my center focal point does not move.
And you said that's in your
Left
right
eye
eye?
closed.
Well,
Eye
if
closed.
your triangle's too
my
big,
right eye, the focal point stays the same. But if I close my right eye,
no, you leave both your eyes open,
yeah.
and when you extend your hands, if you don't move them, if you close one eye or close the other eye, one of them will be looking through that triangle, and one of them won't.
Oh, okay. Let me redo this. So both eyes open, but I'm moving I'm moving my hands further away. So
Yeah,
if I
you just push your hands all the way out.
Yep,
No,
extend
not
all the
the-
way out.
Push your hands as far out as they can go, just like that. And now, when it's there, if you close one eye or the other, one will be looking through that triangle and one won't be.
I shit you not, there's only a small part of the upper part of the little light that's on this that goes away either time. It doesn't change very much. It changes a little bit if I close one eye or the other, but it's literally exactly, I would say about 20 degrees in that I lose on either way, but I don't lose the center.
Yeah, Rip. I know, dude. I know. It's just like freaking. I live in the middle of the desert. We've been in fucking fire restrictions for forever. I'm hoping that Monday they'll open the fucking park back up so I can at least go in there and blow off some of these shotgun rounds and get some knuckle up on my rifles and pistol. But yeah, I just haven't had a chance to get out there yet. What's up, Rip?
Rip said my triangle was too big. Oh, Zach has his hand up.
Oh, Virginia, can you hear me now?
Yes, Zach has his hand up. I can.
Oh, go ahead, Zach.
Well, hey family, I'm going to go to bed. Have a great night, and I love you all.
All right, Zach. You have a good one too, brother.
Good night, Zach.
What if they're both off? I don't know.
Are you
Anyways, what's up, Rip?
Yes.
Hey, Virginia, turn your back on real quick. Okay, so make your triangle again. Put your arms all the way out. Fan your hands out. Fingers together. Fingers together. Now, make the triangle smaller.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
you're doing it right. Just make it smaller. Slide one hand over the other to make it smaller. Right? Okay, now pick a target that's about, 10 feet away from you. Right? Just that you can see through that little triangle, the tiny little triangle, right?
Yep.
Okay, now just keep focused on that target and move it back to your face.
Holy crap! It goes to my left eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So little tiny triangle, pick a target far away, or not far away, but just away from you that you can get in the triangle, and then move it back. Keep it in focus with both eyes open, and move it back to your face, keeping it centered. What eye did it go to?
It's dead center.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I.
usual.
Yeah, that's what I was. And
There's a rare occasion where two eyes can fight each other, and that's usually in somebody that's somewhat ambidextrous. And
I did used to play guitar.
yeah, and if yours went to your left eye, then your left eye dominant. And what you can do is you have kind of two choices. You can force yourself to learn how to shoot right-handed.
Wow.
Or you can shoot left-handed. Most people will tell you, most instructors will try to get you to not shoot left-handed. I don't necessarily feel that way. It's whatever's comfortable to you. What I do, since I'm somewhat ambidextrous, with a pistol is the only time it affects me. And what I do is I hold the pistol and I stand, instead of a weaver stance where you stand with one leg forward and one leg back more, I stand side to side with a smaller stance, right? So it's kind of like a triangle, right? And I square up to the target.
Right.
Then what I do is I tuck my and I can make the target smaller by turning sideways. I just have to adjust a little. But what I do is I tuck my chin into my arm, and that puts my left eye across my sights. It's just natural now. But if you do that, you're able to leave both eyes open.
Yeah.
And all you're doing...
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you just tip your chin down into your arm a little while you're looking forward, and that left eye will be right over the sights.
That isosceles stance puts your plate facing in the right spot also, so it's really not a bad way to go.
Yeah, you're right, Bug. That's true. The only danger with isosceles is you've got to be real careful about presenting a large target. So you want to be sure to know your cover, and you want to shoot isosceles while turning your body a little too, which means you just have to bend your left elbow a little bit more and keep your right extended, right? That'll let you trim the angle of your body and keep kind of an isosceles type stance.
Yeah, isosceles was weird, man, but when I was doing the PSS stuff, our primary mission was to be bullet sponges. So being a big target was exactly what they wanted us to be. So it was all like counterintuitive to me, but I did it, I guess.
Right. Well, what you'll see is people that are left eye dominant, when they shoot a rifle, you can't get your chin over and get your left eye on. So you have to shoot right eye dominant. And what a lot of people will do to train themselves away from it is they'll take a pair of glasses and just kind of fuzz it out for a little while and get used to shooting with both eyes open without squinting. And that puts your right eye on target. So then your brain starts to adjust, and it knows when you have a rifle, your right eye is going to be there. And if you have a problem with it, you just need to squint a little. You don't shut your eye. You just squint it for a second, and it'll come into focus. But yeah, you're right, Bug-Eyed. I used to shoot I'm not military, but I used to shoot a lot of competition when I got older. And the isosceles is faster. For engaging targets, in my opinion, but they always teach Weaver. So,
I learned Weaver.
Yeah. So, but no, it's fun listening to you guys. I'm just watering plants, but I wanted to see if I could figure it out. She might be, if she's coming truly, doing it right and coming to the center of her nose, she may be truly ambidextrous, meaning both eyes, both hands, kind of thing.
Well, I've tried it in multiple. I even just stood up. That's what I was going to ask. Should I have my toes pointed forward? I just did it sitting at multiple things, and I did it standing. So should I stand like toes forward? And
let me change it just a little for you, right?
Okay.
So take your finger, like a pointer finger, like you're pointing it. Now point it at the aiming part, your target on the wall, right? Your picture that you're aiming at, right? Okay. Point your finger at it, and then keep that finger on the target and bring it back to your face.
Yeah.
Where does it go?
The finger is in the center.
Yeah, you might be a true. When you were younger, did your parents tell you that you used both hands, but they forced you to use your right?
Well, I was known left-handed, and they didn't force me as far as writing and eating and, like I said, knives.
Oh, so you're a lefty?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
Oh.
Yeah, but in school, I could never use the left-handed scissors, so I always learned scissors and sports right-handed because everyone else played sports right-handed, and also scissors, they had more free scissors that were right-handed, so I just learned with scissors.
It's so funny. because the story's kind of the same for me because I'm ambidextrous, but like with the scissors, the left-handed scissors were rounded on the end and the right-handed scissors were sharp.
Yep.
And I thought the right-handed scissors looked cooler, so that's what I chose all the time.
Well, and you know,
but my handwriting was terrible, so they were like, "Your handwriting's terrible. You must be left-handed." And then they told me I was left-handed, so now I write with my left hand because that's what they told me to do. You know?
Well,
and yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, that's extremely interesting too. What's happening, what you both are saying, what you both want, because you guys are true lefties. It sounds like you were born left.
Yep.
But lefty people tend to be more ambidextrous. Part of that reason is because they try to get forced to use right-handedness, and they're always trying to fight it because their body's telling them from the day they're born, you're left-handed, and everybody's trying to get things right-handed because it's done in the older days, you know, right?
Yeah.
You didn't want to be a lefty because that eliminated a ton of your options, right? You got to learn right-handed. Even golfing.
But like throwing a baseball, for example, for me, I could never envision doing it any other way but right-handed. And like playing hockey, I tried to play hockey left-handed, and dude, I cannot do it whatsoever. You know, it's like I automatically gravitate one way or another. You know.
Yeah.
Right. That's so. You know, when I was shooting a lot too, it's funny because there's stages where they tell you got to shoot weak hand. The funny thing is, my true weak hand is really my right hand because I tend to favor my left, being left eye dominant, and so I always shot faster weak hand, what they consider weak hand, left-handed. And when I shot right-handed, I was always a little less coordinated without support. You know, when you just go purely a weak hand. And that's the reason why is that's common with lefties or left eye dominant people. Actually, true lefties are supposed to shoot right-handed, but you know, on weak hand. So very cool. Well, I'm gonna put it on mute. I might just stick on unless somebody else wants to come on, and I'll just listen.
Hell yeah, Rip. Always love you.
All right, love you.
Rip. I'm 100% left-handed. I mean, left-footed, left-handed, everything.
Yeah.
So.
Do you shoot left-handed?
Yes. And the Marine Corps tried to adjust me and make me right-handed, but it just didn't work.
Well, and that's an interesting question. I'll ask you and Bushido. Will they get you left-handed rifles and stuff?
No.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Jinx. No, you just buckle your collar up tight so the brass don't shoot in. And
the triangular little brass deflector that's on the ejection port, it bounces all the brass forward now.
Right.
So that part isn't a worry anymore, but yeah, your mag release and all that other shit, you're just screwed, you know.
Yeah, well, being left-handed, if you shoot left-handed, you still get a fair amount of flow. About a crud flying out of that, the AR-15.
Oh yeah,
out of the bullet.
Because an AR is for throwing gas, especially if you have an oiled rifle. I mean, it's.
Fishes, I'm talking about going down. Sorry, guys. I'm talking about going down to see Nikki at some point. Maybe I can swing through and help you out with that.
What do you do if it starts fouling goggles if you're wearing goggles? Or does it?
Fouling. On all my ARs that I have, I have bags on because they shoot down. They will shoot down your neck in a second, and it's not comfortable. So that's why I have bags on my ARs. But
If I was left-handed, I'd probably move to bullpups because they either drop the brass. Well, most of them drop the brass down or forward.
Yeah, I got bags on mine. They just shoot down there.
Gotcha.
So.
Hey, Bushido, I don't know if you saw it earlier in chat. I don't know if you can see chat, but when you were talking about making it so people can't have kids, the jab.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't it interesting how the press secretary, that redhead, isn't that what she is?
Oh, Jen Psaki, who I do want to diddle her in her lady parts. Yes.
Yeah. No, she's cute, but she's really frustrating. But because she's just a terrible press secretary, that's for sure. But I will say this: it was funny because the question she was asked is she was asking to respond to the fact whether they, are they acknowledging that they were aware, or did they ask for, people's emails and stuff and text to be regulated, right? We'll use a different word. And she jumps right to a sterile situation, if you know what I mean. She even said that word, and she wasn't even asked that. It wasn't even the question. She brought that up as an example. And to me, those kind of things are, in my opinion, for the lack of a better word, Freudian slips.
Yeah. Biden has had a few of those as well. In troubling ones at that, where he doesn't answer the right question. He shoots off an answer that's not related to the question, but the answer is troubling, And
here's
I did not see the Jen Psaki one though. I'll try to look for that because I'm kind of into that sort of stuff. So
here's a statistic that I read earlier this week. Miscarriages are up 67% since this whole thing came out. And by this thing, I'm talking about the Jabberwocky.
Right. That.
What's up, Jessica?
Hey.
No, I read that statistic and my jaw about hit the floor.
Uh-oh.
I hope she didn't hit the wrong button.
Well, and if you think about it, if that is their goal, because if you do the math, it doesn't quite work. They want, if you go by common belief, they want somewhere around 500 million in the entire world, right?
According to the Georgia Guidestones, who would spend the money on that if they weren't serious, right?
I agree 100%. And that being said, we know, like you said earlier, that certain billionaires are admitted eugenicists. They don't even deny it. In fact, there was an interview where
we'll work on it, Fishes.
Of Belinda was overseas somewhere in I think it's some African country or whatnot. She's talking with a reporter, and she just pretty much just says it, that she's there to work on trying to lower the amount of kids they have, right? And she didn't come out and say it was from the jab, but she did say that's what the purpose of her being there was. So,
which kind of drifts back to Margaret Sanger is my hero that someone else said, and we all forget who that person is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and so that being said, if you take 70, they want 70% was their original number of the people to get stuck. Well, that's still like 7.6 billion, right? But they never do anything on the fast game. They do it long game, although lately they are speeding things up. But when I think what they're doing is you combine that with other directions they come from, the fact that they're going to want all kids done. They're going to want continued, now they're already talking about continued boosters every year. Okay.
They were talking about that a year ago.
Right. So if you keep that in there, now you're affecting next generations, and then the generations after that. You could reach that mark they're looking at rather efficiently without the notice. Like if everybody just started dropping off, people are going to freak.
Yeah. If this was our agenda of what we should do, and this is what I would do, instead of cooking up some harebrained scheme and making everybody take a Jabberwocky, why don't we just pull all foreign aid and say, we're working on us. We're going to do us, boo, you know? And then just let the rest of the world eat themselves, you know? Because you get the same result.
I couldn't agree more with that.
Yep.
I 100% agree with that.
And we could all have a Domino's pizza in our backyard that delivers for free if we stop taking care of the rest of the world, you know?
Amen.
Why is it all other countries can do that and everybody's fine with it, but if we were to do that, we would be the scourge of the world.
So what? We already are seen that way by most of
I
the world
know,
anyway.
right? Yeah, Mutt's got a good point.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, that's what would happen if we said that.
Yeah, for sure.
Did that, which is what we should
You know
do.
what? Fuck them and let them eat themselves.
Right. I mean,
Yes, I really do believe that. Sorry, I'm a little opinionated.
Right. Well, you know what? It's all in the way they do it is the problem. For instance, we go over and train an army out of a place we just pull out from, and we have no safeguards in there to make sure that they stay on task or to help them or to guide them as we pull out. We just flat pull out, and then we accept it when our old enemy just upgraded by 700 up armored Humvees and missile systems and everything else. The first
That we left behind.
The first thing we should have said is, if you guys put up another white flag, the next thing we're going to do is fly drones over and blow all of our material up. So don't be in it if that's what you're going to do. Right? It's probably what we should have done before we left, honestly. Because it's no different than we did with the Taliban with Russia. So,
I mean, here's the thing: Afghanistan is totally unwinnable. You know.
Oh yeah.
And like historically, we already knew this. We've known this. Like, this is almost Old Testament news. For example, you know,
is it really unwinnable if we? And I'm asking a legitimate question here: is it really unwinnable if we actually go in there and fight, or is it unwinnable because our politicians have their thumbs so far up their asses and they're making so much money off of this deal that they don't want our troops over there to really actually fight the damn thing?
That's a good question, but here's my question for a question: is what exactly are we trying to do over there? We're trying to fight Osama bin Laden, right?
Well,
who we apparently found. So why the fuck are we still there? You know, I mean, it's like,
I agree with that.
We can't win because we don't know what the fuck we're doing over there. Like, it literally is a shit show. It's like no one knows what's going on. So we could beat anyone if we fight them. Well, actually, I think we get our ass handed to us with China, but you know, we could fight and win in Afghanistan, but why are we fighting and who are we fighting and why were we even there to fight in the first place? You know, like, all these things are in the gray area, and there's just so much gray area over there. And the other thing is, Afghans are a little different than Iraqis because, you know, I've squared off with both of them. And the one thing about Afghans is they kind of like to fight, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
They'll fight they'll fight over nothing. For example, you know, like over honor or something like that, you know. That's why there's so much like blue on green and green on blues and all that other shit's happening over there because, you know, you can joke around with a guy and they're laughing, but the second they don't think it's funny, they'll just fucking shoot you, you know. And they're like some Wild West motherfuckers over there, and especially the Pashtuns. And you got to respect that, but at the same time, it's like you're never going to govern a people like that, you know. Like there's no. You can't win the hearts and minds of these people. Like, their hearts and minds are harder than ours, you know? They might be primitive. They might be not as technologically advanced as we are, but when it comes to stealing themselves and grabbing their nuts, they got that in spades over us, man. They'll march for fucking miles without food or water, and they'll get there and they'll fucking fight your ass, you know? And you can't, you know, why the fuck would you want to fight those people? Like, what do we win? What's the prize? You know,
well,
there's no prize.
That's the point. You guys have both great points in that. We should never get in any conflict that two things happen. Well, without having these set goals. One, the people have to be with us, right? they can't be so polarly separated from us. I mean, their religion is absolutely different. They're absolutely, like you said, they're willing to strap things onto them and walk into a place. I mean, you can't win that kind of mentality. One, so they have to be with you, right? Two, you have to have a absolute goal with a deadline and an agreement with that country for payback that is ironclad, right? And they need to know that if they don't honor all of those things and stand behind us, that we'll take the country. Otherwise, we don't get involved, and we shouldn't get involved.
No, we're not the world police.
Now, there's some pretty good lithium deposits, and there's a ton of precious stone deposits in that place. If we really, and here I am being the empirical bad guy or whatever, but if we really wanted to make that worth our time, there's a lot of shit we could be making money off of in that place. But we went down to Helmand Province, and American and British Marines and contractors went in there and got fucking their shit pushed in down in Helmand Province, and we secured a lithium deposit. And it wasn't the last president, it was the guy before him. He immediately gave the mineral rights to China, and they were fucking moving in before we could pull all our shit out, And I'm just like, what? Whose fucking team is that guy on,
Right.
Oh, are you talking about our Arab prince or Arab king, whatever?
You mean our sixth black president?
Right. Yeah. And now, like, seeing how China has gelded the Democrat Party, it totally makes more sense to me now. But at the time, I had no idea that the cahoots went that deep,
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
Yeah.
And
I think Trump went through something similar. He didn't know it went that deep.
well,
That's
and what you said about China is absolutely. I will say this: could we succeed in a conflict? Not with the leadership we have right now. No way. Not with where our country's at right now. No way.
and not with the military we have right now either,
Right.
There's a little project that they have that looks great on a parade deck to someone, I'm sure, but on a battlefield, we're the bad news bears now. I mean, we're gonna be the laughing stock of the world the next time we fight somebody. And the way that these idiots are cruising, Biden's trying to fight everybody. Like, we're gonna get our ass kicked, and it's gonna be embarrassing.
And everybody should be terrified about that. They really should. Because
I'm well armed.
well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that, but at the same, I mean, why they should be terrified is because right now I think they're like wolves licking their chops, looking at us, going, if there ever was a time, this
Right.
is it.
Yep.
Oh man, I really doubt this is the time. I mean, they look at places like Chicago where guns are almost illegal, and there's more fucking shooting deaths every damn weekend. And then you got places like Arizona where, dude, like, shit, as many people that want to be armed can be armed. So I don't know if it's a third or half of the populace, but I know that a lot of people are armed. We don't have as many shootings, but we still get them.
But dude, they don't even have to come here. You
Right.
know?
What about the UN?
Well, the UN is notoriously incompetent. I mean, you think the Democrat Party's a circus, man? What do you see when the UN gets involved in stuff? All I gotta say is, dude, hopefully Gil Bates' sterilization potion works, because the UN sure does like to leave a lot of war babies behind,
Yep.
Well, and I'll say this: if you ever want to see how China takes over a country, just look at Africa. Once they get let in, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear, and they'll pull the same old thing like, "Oh yeah, we understand. Yeah, good, right?" No. Then they move in troops. Then they guard it. Then when you try to protest, they defend it.
They use food as their primary weapon. They actually have said that. They admitted to that. Food is their primary weapon.
Right, and then they spread, and they encroach on boundaries. They buy a piece of property. Do those property lines mean anything to them? Nope. They'll take yours too, and the next one, and the next one. And they're the perfect example of what is that one where it says ask for forgiveness rather than permission? That's them. And if you don't think they're doing that in the U.S. right now, why do you think a company like BlackRock even exists?
Yup.
Right?
Many.
And they buy
Well,
up, and they buy
the
up.
thing with the thing the UN likes to do also is it's like a coalition of countries that sort of cough up elements, right? So the second that it gets involved and it's promising, you'll see a lot of the prominent countries in there, like a lot of the French and all this other stuff. But once it starts turning into a shit show, they'll start handing it off to other countries. And by the time it's over, it's a bunch of former child soldiers from Sierra Leone and Ugandans and stuff. And they're just out there raping everybody. And it's just, dude, it is like crazy. You know, you're like, I can't believe that this is happening. But, you know, man, we're spoiled over here because we actually have monicums of discipline. They don't have that in other places, you know, and it really shows with some of these guys,
we
man.
have Southern mamas over here. We know how to throw down in the shit show. I'm just saying.
Now, I never doubted you for a minute. Yeah, I'll tell you what, anybody with a damn shotgun in their hands or any firearm, it's somebody I'm going to take notice to. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Got her strapped to my side every day.
So welcome to the panel, Jessica.
Thank you for having me. This is my first time on StreamYard. I'm just learning the ropes.
Nice.
So I don't know what I'm doing, so if I mess up, y'all forgive me, please. I'm about 6 beers in, so I got some liquid courage behind me. I'm just being honest.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We're not all perfect, are we?
Nope.
All right.
No, I don't know. I like to think it, but I know I'm lying to myself.
Yeah, I don't even lie to myself.
Not even close. Yeah, I would never.
Oh Lord, try to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
But I will tell you, I'm country as a pumpkin, stubborn as an ox, but I can also be a little shy. So I'm putting myself out there.
All right.
But y'all
I'm
carry
kinda-
on.
I'm kind of down
enjoying
south.
the conversation.
I was gonna say, Jessica, I'm kind of down south myself. I'm down southwest Arizona.
Oh, okay. All right. Not too far from Sweet Home, Alabama.
I'll tell you what, man. We got a lot of folks from all over this country.
Yes, I love it. I like hearing everyone's input and everyone's different opinions and thoughts and views on things. It opens your mind, makes you think a little more.
Yep.
But I promise I'm not as dumb as I sound.
Oh yeah, you know what, Jessica? You get one free pass on that one.
I don't think you sound dumb.
Because there have been plenty of people that come on here and say that same thing, and then they get a little bit of drink in them, and it's like, dude, wow, really?
Well, I can tell you now, I'm on pink lemonade sweet tea for the rest of the night, so we're good.
All right. Well,
But
I'm
I've been-
drinking.
I used to work for Dell, one of their technical support call centers, so because of the way I talk, I can't help it. I was just raised in the South, so this is my accent, so they would hear it and automatically think I was an idiot. But I've been to college. I made it past high school and college.
I can relate, Jessica. I can relate. This
No,
is
I think we all can relate.
Well, no, this is not my real accent. Y'all think this is what I actually sound like. I don't sound like this normally.
Well, you're better than me because I can't even fake this shit. I was just born with it.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well, that's all right because it happens to be one of the dialects that I can speak.
Right, me too.
Well, you actually kind of hit on something that sort of irks me, man, because we have been conditioned not to judge any dialect except a Southern dialect.
Yeah,
You know,
you're right.
and it's kind of pisses me off because that's still not only tolerated but it's fostered. But
Yeah.
any other dialect from anywhere else, they're like, "How dare you?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that shit
I
sets
can
me
tell
off.
you that we buried my grandfather this summer back in June, and he retired from NASA in Huntsville, Alabama. He was not a dumb person at all, but he talked exactly like me. We spoke the same, but he was a brilliant man, very
Yeah.
smart, very wise. But we had this Southern accent. I mean, it's just, but I'm proud of my accent. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.
You shouldn't.
No, I don't.
When I lived in New England, they would hear this accent right here and automatically deduct 15 points from my IQ, thinking I was stupid. So I learned to talk like this.
All right. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
sometimes
fucking crazy.
sometimes it's beneficial for people to think that you're stupid because then
Oh, I
in the
know.
long run you get to outsmart them and prove them
Mhm.
wrong. Yes. But anyways, that's not what I came on here for. I was just new to StreamYard. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm formerly known as Southern Prepper Lady. Rip Curl. Do you recognize me? Is he on here? I can't see my little tiny screen.
Yeah, his icon's still up here. I don't know if he's listening.
Oh,
Southern Prepper Girl.
Southern Prepper Lady.
Oh, Southern Prepper Lady. Got it.
Yes. I put out a few videos, but I didn't feel like I was doing good enough, so I thought I'd take a couple steps back and slowly do some baby steps and kind of figure this whole YouTube StreamYard thing out before I tried to grow my channel more.
Well, with videos, if you're okay with making shitty videos like I do,
I made a
Amen.
bunch of them, and then I hid them because I was embarrassed of them. I was like, oh crap, everybody's doing better than me, so I need
it's
to figure
funny
this out.
because exactly what you say, I delete videos all the time.
Yes, I
And
did
then every once in a while I go, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to leave it on there. And
it. Yeah.
that's just how it happens. And whenever I do something, and it's funny because like I haven't been filming a lot of stuff lately and I need to get back into that. But like I just did a bunch of work on a bunch of fucking guns and I was like, man, that'd be kind of cool to do a video on. But yeah, you know, like I'll be doing something and then I just turn my phone on and I just record it. It's like I don't go out of my way to do anything. It's just when I'm doing something, I just film it, you know?
Yeah.
And I
You know,
like,
that's true. I thought about that like when we were planting our garden, and I've been out picking everything like squash and corn and okra and tomatoes, and I kind of thought maybe I should film this, like just film when you should pick your corn or when your tomatoes are ready, because
yeah,
although I've been raised on that from the time I was a baby, you know, from my grandparents up, like I know when it's time to go out and pick your corn or when your cucumbers are ready. Some people don't because they were not, you know, it's just not something that they were born to know. I guess it's just
well, and there's so many people, especially on the gardening aspect, there's so many people that are just getting into that, you know?
yes.
And like me with corn, for example, I've tried and failed with corn so many times that, like, believe me, I'd be watching that video. And here's the other thing, and I may be of the minority here, but I like the more raw and visceral sort of videos that are like one take, one go, fuck it, like we'll do it live kind of videos. I like those because I don't get hung up in the production, and then you kind of feel like you're there a little more sometimes, I think, you know?
Absolutely. Gosh, I could have took y'all out 2 days ago. I picked all of our corn and shucked it and had some of it ready and froze to make homemade cream corn and everything. But you know when you grow corn and the tassels grow out of the top, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
when they start to turn black, that's when you know it's ready to pick. Just a tip, just to know that when those tassels that grow out of the top of your corn, when they start to turn black and
When the
it's
corn
big,
silk turns black.
yeah, and when it that we call it tassels, but yeah, that tassel that grows out of the top, the silk, when it starts to turn black, that's when you know it's ready to pick.
You know, a minute ago, just for the record, you said just the tip. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I did.
Just the tip. Yep.
Yeah, just the tip.
Well,
But
hey
yeah,
guys,
we do a lot of gardening, so I could
I've
definitely.
been on for like a little over 5 hours, damn near. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this stream. I want to thank everybody very much for coming out and hanging out. It's been a blast, Jessica. It was nice to get you up here,
Thank you
and
for
don't be a
letting me
stranger
on.
to
I
it.
appreciate it.
Rip, Doc Mac, Mutt, Virginia, as always, my secondary wifey, and Bushido, my brother. Anyways, thank you all very much. Love you all, and you have a safe weekend, and I'll catch you all tomorrow at some point.
And we all just hang out in the backstage.
See you later, bro.
Yeah, you guys, you can just hang out backstage.
Good night. Thank y'all for letting me on. I really appreciate it.